576 for details.
A partridge in a pear tree? How about a cold beer and some crab legs at the marketplace? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Entertainment throughout the casino, 9 p.m. till who knows.
Number 2.
Football playoffs are upon us. Catch all the action on our beautiful big screens everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
And the number 1 reason.
$25,000 in our Jackpot-palooza. Drawing 7 p.m. the 13th.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, it's Mace. Did you know Goodwill Southern California is more than just amazing thrift finds? They're transforming lives with job training, career placement, and supportive services for veterans, youth, and individuals overcoming barriers to employment. Every donation and purchase fuels these life-changing programs. For more information on how you can help, go to powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. That's powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. Brought to you by GSC Verizon Skill Forward.
At Mercado Gonzalez, experience more than just food, experience the culture. The authentic artisanal crafts, the murals and entertainment in the traditions of Mexico. From every detailed brushstroke to every single freshly made bolillo, experience Mexico in Costa Mesa. Enjoy the carnitas Don Miguel at Mercado Gonzalez, cooked to perfection with care that carries the heritage of Don Miguel himself in every single bite. Visit Mercado Gonzalez and experience it for yourself. At Mercado Gonzalez, the flavors of Mexico are waiting for you. Mercado Gonzalez, Mexico in every detail.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Hi there. Surprise.
30 for 30 presents Booyah.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
You can't stop authenticity.
Booyah!
Stuart was exactly like you saw him on camera, off camera. He dialed it up 10%.
Can you imagine the impact of young black boys and girls looking at that going, I feel seen?
He changed the culture. He changed sports.
Stream Booyah, presented by Modelo, right now on the ESPN app.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap morning show.
When was the last time you guys were all in a Walmart? Let me tell you something about Walmart.
A couple months ago.
Let me tell you something about Walmart.
When's the last time you were in a Walmart?
If your question is, where do I get blank? The answer is Walmart.
Yeah,
Walmart has freaking everything.
The Sedano and Kap morning show is on the air.
Are you serious right now?
Guys, I don't
discovered Walmart.
I don't have a Walmart nearby.
Walmart and Puffy, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Guys, Walmart and Puffy.
Wait.
Buy that TV there.
In this episode, Cappy discovered Walmart and discovered the whole Biggie Tupac
right. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Diddy was in the middle of Biggie and Tupac? Did you guys know this?
Yes, very much so.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Did you know that Walmart literally has everything? Everything.
Yes.
I almost bought a fishing pole last night at
They've
Walmart.
only been around for like 25 years.
I don't even need a fishing pole, and I wanted to buy one last night.
You know, Sam's Club and Walmart, same thing, right? Well, they don't have a lot of Walmarts at Cardiff by the Sea, guys.
No, they don't.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do.
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the widow on the radio.
No. Giant Mexican, horn section.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Give me a freaking break.
Well, I'm just saying, what's more important than the morning show right now in the morning?
That
Hear
10
that,
minutes.
Chris?
That
He's a
10
morning
minutes
man.
is
Well, those 10
very
minutes
important.
should be figured out how to do another way.
Okay. Well, again, we'll put that on the list.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Marcel.
Kaplan, need a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Monstrous. Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
When was the last time you guys were all in a Walmart?
Walmart, baby.
7:02 and 40 seconds on this Friday, the 12th of December. Good morning. 53 degrees at the Civic Center, Cappy.
Yeah.
And when was the last time you were at a Walmart?
I love how you discovered Walmart. That's great.
Hey, this Walmart place is unbelievable. For those of you guys that haven't heard of it yet, they got everything.
What would Gruden say about Walmart going? Because, Gruden, I could see Gruden having a discovery like you because, he'd been coaching for so long that he'd never had to actually go to a Walmart.
Tell you what, man, I went to this Walmart the other day. They got this superstore, man. I'll tell you something. I bought an ugly stick. You know what an ugly stick is, man?
Weren't you and Jorge talking about ugly sticks earlier?
Because an ugly stick, George, is a fishing pole.
Yeah.
And I was at the Walmart the other night, and I was in the sporting goods section. This is before I went to the diapers and, baby section.
Yeah.
Not that I needed any of that. I just happened to walk through it.
Right.
And they got so many fishing poles at Walmart. I don't even fish, but I want to fish.
Right.
I wanted to buy one of those fishing poles.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man.
By the way, Cappy and I carpooled in, and he had a lot of questions about Puffy, Tupac, or Tupac, as Mason said, Diddy, the whole thing. We'll get to that. But top of the hour integrity, we'd like to thank the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for participating this season.
Oh, my God.
Pick up your commemorative Baker Lost His Mind T-shirts at the door, please.
Dude, this team has completely imploded. It's kind of crazy, too. And it's not and I feel like it's the defense's fault when I look back at their games more than the offense's fault. Maybe I'm wrong with my observation, but, they've played well enough offensively to win most of these games. Outside of the Rams game, if you look at the points that they put up, 23, 32, 24 or 20 and 28. So I would say out of their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in their last 6 games, Cappy, at least 2 or 3 of them they've put up enough points to win the game. And the other ones you can make, they're at least in the game. They're a 1-score game.
You want to know what they are, George? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are one of these teams that can beat bad teams.
Right.
But they can't really beat good teams. Now, you might say earlier in the season, you go, well, wait a second. They beat the Seahawks and they beat the 49ers in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And both of those games were really, really close games.
Right.
But when you look at the last few weeks, they lost to the Patriots playoff team, lost to the Bills playoff team, lost to the Rams playoff team.
Right.
Then they beat the Cardinals, and then they have fallen apart in their division. And guess what? Up next for Tampa Bay after last night's disaster is Carolina, who now has emerged as a first-place team, and Carolina this weekend plays against New Orleans.
Yeah. Did you see the Todd Bowles rant after the game?
Yeah.
So, let's set this up because we got the sound.
The loss is inexcusable thing. Go ahead.
So let's play the highlight from the game winner into Todd Bowles, into Baker losing his mind.
Snap spot, kick by Gonzalez. It is good. Fly home safely. Atlanta wins. This is the end of the game. 29-28.
It's inexcusable. You don't make excuses. You gotta care enough where the hurts. You gotta care enough where the hurts. It gotta mean something to you. It's more than a job. It's your livelihood. How well do you know your job? How well do your job? Well, you can't sugarcoat that. It was inexcusable, and there's no answer for it. There's no excuse for it. That's what you tell them in the locker room. Look in the mirror. At this point, you've seen everything in the season. The coaches have done everything they can do. This is a player-driven team in the last 4 or 5 weeks. You got to execute, and they got to hold each other accountable. As a coach, you can sit there till you blue in the face until they start holding each other accountable and doing the little things right. And that's not everybody. Now we're talking about a small select few, but the small select few is what's getting us beat. And until that happens, it's not going to get right. So we got to get up and go to work tomorrow. No matter how bad today looks, you got to put it behind you, and we got to win the last 3 games. We know that.
Yeah, we're off. We expected to win that game. We want to win that game. You should be off. When you're up 2 scores and your offense has a chance to put the game away and you don't, you can obviously people are going to blame the defense, but it's not the defense's fault. It's our fault. It's my fault. And that's how I view it, and that's how I'm going to handle it.
Wow. Look, he's taking accountability, but he
did throw that late interception, though.
I get it, but that game should have been sealed a lot earlier, is my point.
Yeah, but I will just say this. We're not really giving any credit to Atlanta because Atlanta's a 5-9 team.
Listen, Kyle Pitts, welcome back, Kyle Pitts. He'd been gone forever, it felt like.
Dude, 11 catches, 166
touchdowns?
yards, 3 touchdowns. And here's another guy.
You know what's funny? I picked him up in fantasy, and I didn't have, but I have Brock Bowers, so I'm not going to play him. Well, right, but Brock Bowers actually played pretty damn well since he's been back from injury. So, I mean, Kyle Pitts had done nothing during this season. Like he was available because people dropped him.
He is, by the way, when you watch him on a game like last night and you realize how tall he is and how thick he is, because he's not like Randy Moss, tall and skinny, and he's also not like Brock Bowers, who's, a little bit thicker. He's kind of a combination of like tall but still big and can run like a mofo. Oh, my God. If Kyle Pitts could play like that, and he doesn't have to score 3 touchdowns every game, but, man, if he could play like he played last night, he would be a completely different kind of player. When I was watching him, I was like, if LeBron James played football, that's what he would look like.
Right.
Seriously. But we don't even – also, George, how about Kirk Cousins? How about Kirk Cousins last night?
He's going to get another $100 million from somebody now. After that performance last night, somebody's going to give him money.
30 of 44, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Kirk Cousins last night. I mean, if I were the Indianapolis Colts before I went and signed Phillip Rivers, I would have been like, yo, Atlanta, you guys want to trade us? You want to give us something here for Kirk Cousins? But take that guy any day, man. Wow, what a performance last night.
Insane.
But I will say, hey, back to Todd Bowles for a second. That kind of sounds to me like a guy who's trying to save his job now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, not on us. These players just don't seem to care. So, hey, owner, don't fire me. Let's start working on this roster. Because when a head coach comes out after a high-profile game like that last night and kind of puts it all on his players, it sounds to me like a guy who's trying to save his job.
Yeah, I would agree, too. And that division is just, like, weird, man. It just is, right? Like, if you look at that division, it is just strange. Atlanta was a team, by the way, that we thought could be a team that could win the division early in the season, and they had struggled, certainly. But Carolina, who beat the Rams a couple weeks ago, in first place at the moment, they are in control of their own destiny.
But wait a second. How in control is Carolina / how in control is Tampa Bay? Do you realize that in the last 3 weeks of the season, now, of course,
they play each other twice.
Right. So now, if you are Carolina and you can take care of business this weekend against New Orleans, you'll have a 1-game lead in the division. Mm-hmm. But then Carolina next week against Tampa Bay. Then Tampa Bay, if you're scoring at home, they go to Miami. Nobody cares. But they play the Carolina Panthers in the last week as well. So their division is coming down to the last 3 weeks, and the 2 leading teams, the 2 teams that are in competition, because Atlanta and New Orleans are not, they'll play twice in 3 weeks. That's very fortunate scheduling for the NFL.
Yeah.
By the way, Miami's actually been playing pretty well for the last few weeks.
Yeah, I don't buy them.
You don't have to buy them, but they've won 4 in a row.
I mean, yeah, but who have they played?
Well, I'll tell you who they've played.
A-Chain has looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, A-Chain is good, but I'll tell you who they've played. They beat the Bills. That was the only team that's good that they beat. Then they beat the Commanders, Saints, and Jets back to back to back.
All right.
And now they go Monday Night Football.
You're less impressed.
That's fair.
Are you
That's
Bertie?
totally fair.
Yeah,
Throw the
I'm
Raiders
telling
in
you,
there and it'll be even worse.
Yeah, but here's trouble. As you brought up the Miami Dolphins,
Here
trouble.
we go.
Because here we go. Steelers. That's right. Got to go to Pittsburgh. Got to go see. Here we go.
I want to see like Phillip Rivers versus Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs.
Oh my God.
God, that would be great. But
No,
again,
it wouldn't.
No, it would be awesome.
It would be terrible.
It would be fantastic.
It'd be a great radio Rinaldi story, wouldn't it?
Well, again, I said this yesterday, and I know I've taken a lot of heat from everybody about my new find of Walmart. This is a brand new company.
Did you know Walmart has everything?
Did you realize that literally anything you want to buy, they've got it at Walmart?
They have prophylactics, a whole section.
Right.
What is Phillip Rivers like an endorser of Walmart? He seems like he'd be one of those guys.
Dad gummit, let's go to Walmart and get ourselves an ugly stick.
Yeah.
But George, you know my dream. I'm dreaming huge here. Not big. I'm dreaming huge.
Huge.
Phillip Rivers leads the Colts to a victory over Seattle this weekend. By the way, that helps the Rams a lot.
Right.
Then Phillip Rivers beats the 49ers next week. That helps the Rams a lot.
It does, yeah.
Wait a minute, Phillip Rivers is going to beat the Seahawks and the Niners?
Back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back weeks?
Right, hey, he's 44. He's a grandfather. He's about 25 pounds heavier than when he last played. He couldn't move when he played.
I'm not sure, Greg.
But he's going to come back, and he's going to do what Kirk Cousins did last night. 375 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Phillip Rivers is about to go off. This is in my dream, of course. And then, George, we get to the AFC Championship game.
Right.
And I'm listening to you week after week after week just taunt me that the Chargers are going to the Super Bowl.
Heart, guts, grit.
When was the last time I said that?
No, I know, but I'm just playing the dream
in your
out.
dream.
In my dream. I'm playing the dream.
I actually think specifically he said they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
But in my dream, George is saying, Cappy, look at Harbaugh. Look at the heart of this team. They're giving each other high fives. Nobody has it better than them.
What a team we have.
He's a jolly good fellow, and he's going to stick it to you.
pretty darn out.
Yeah, he's going to stick it to you, Cap. He's going to the Super Bowl. And then the San Diego Chargers of El Segundo go to Indianapolis. And there's Phillip Rivers, who retired a Charger earlier this year. And Phillip Rivers leads my Colts to the Super Bowl.
Colts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're playing in the AFC Championship game.
Right, in my dream.
Okay.
And then he leads them to the Super Bowl. And then Phillip Rivers wins the Super Bowl. Now, it can't be against the Rams.
Now, are the Colts hosting that or the Chargers?
I'm not sure, Greg.
It'd be better if the Chargers
because,
hosted it.
then we have a bit of an issue.
Yeah, which is?
Is the AFC and NFC Championship games will both be at SoFi because the Rams will be in it in my dream.
Yes.
And they both can't play on the same day. So then they have to move one of the championship games.
Maybe.
Yeah, one of them will have to be played on Saturday.
I have an idea.
Imagine it'll be the Chargers.
I have an idea. How about move the Chargers to the Coliseum? I mean, you may have to move USC out of the
I
Coliseum.
am so upset when I saw that headline yesterday that they might move in 2028 to SoFi for the Olympics.
Or better yet,
scumbag Olympics.
You know what? Do this.
Wait,
what?
Wait, but isn't SoFi going to be like the aquatic center or something like that?
Yeah, but I think they can turn around. So they're building
Quicker?
a $100 million track that is going to be on top of the football field at the Coliseum.
Uh-huh.
And to remove that over a month is going to be impossible, apparently.
Oh,
What if there's a UCLA game that day? Where are they going to play?
Well, I don't think USC and UCLA they never play on the same day. Like not the same day, but you know what I mean.
They both play Saturday.
No, but they're one's on the road, one's at home, right?
So it's,
Not always.
Not always.
Not always.
it's going to be quicker for them to take a pool out than it is for a track?
Yeah, that doesn't make
That's
sense to me.
crazy.
That's why.
Because
yeah.
the track is like 10 feet high. So they're basically building over seats.
Uh-huh.
So what we know is ground level of the Coliseum where the football field is won't exist. There's going to be an entire platform that raises everything so they can build this track.
So the Olympics at Coliseum, UCLA at SoFi. The only place that USC can go play at is the Rose Bowl.
No, USC's already going to be at SoFi. That's the headline.
By the way, that would be hilarious if USC did go to the Rose Bowl. That would be
right. And then also
fantastic.
they pack it. Right. Yeah.
that would be great.
George, and they pack that thing.
Yeah.
But if the Chargers hosted my Indianapolis Colts with my quarterback, Phillip
back to
Rivers,
that.
at the AFC Championship game,
Get the radio and all the again.
and the Rams were playing in the NFC Championship game on the same day, may I suggest moving the Chargers back to their original home, Dignity Sports Health Park in Carson?
Oh,
maybe they could actually sell out 23,000 seats. Or no, I guess all the Colts fans will come and take up all the tickets.
There are a lot of Colts fans. That Rams-Colts game, there are a lot of Colts people around.
So that is my dream, George. My dream is that you taunt me relentlessly that the Chargers are going down a Super Bowl and then my Indianapolis Colts and Phillip Rivers sticks it to him one more time. And I finally prove to you that the football gods will not allow the Chargers any glory, regardless of who their coach is, how much money they spend, how great their quarterback is, how tough he is. And you finally come over to my side and you're like, you know what? You're right. The Chargers are the Clippers.
Okay.
Just a dream.
It's not a dream?
Tell me.
The Kansas City Royals' interest in Teoscar Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Bergie, as the one of the hosts of the Blue Review, how do you feel about that? Because, look, I mean, obviously we know his bat is incredibly important, but he is a bit of a liability in the outfield.
He is. I don't know if a bit is the right word.
Well, I'm trying to be nice. The man won a World Series for back-to-back years.
What a sweetheart. It is Shabbat after all. You know what I mean? What a sweet guy this guy is. Shabbat shalom, George.
Thank you, George. But, yeah, no, I look, if they do move him, it'll be for the right reasons. I trust Andrew Friedman in everything he does. But I'm the more I think about it, because I was like, oh, yeah, fine, just let him go. But also his bat, yes, is important, but his dugout, what he does for just like.
Oh, yeah, they love him.
They love him. He's like throwing the seeds at people's faces. He has such a big, happy, smiley personality. He's really, really good for the clubhouse.
And how would you even replace him? Like, what would you think of even replacing him with? Like, who are you getting in the mix for if that's the case?
I mean, there's guys that you can get in the mix for. There's like Cody Bellinger is somebody that you can get in the mix for.
You want Cody
bring
Bellinger
Cody
back?
back?
Bring Cody back. Yeah, look, he's not the same guy he was when he left. He'll hit like 260.
But he's been pretty good. He was pretty good for the Yankees last year, I thought.
Yeah, he could hit 250 to 270. He'll still get you 30 home runs.
Right.
But he's not the same. He's not going to give you 50 home runs where you're going for MVP, but he's just going to be solid. But he play very good defense, and when Freddie needs a day off, he can play first base too. So he has a lot more positionality, which the Dodgers love. So with him, Harrison Bader is a guy that can put into center field, who's no longer with has not been signed with the Phillies yet. So there's guys that you can go out and get. But I would be sad that he goes, but I would understand. He gave us 2 World Series.
Yeah. By the way, great word, positionality.
Positionality, yeah.
Very, very nice word.
Thank you.
Very good word, as a matter of fact. I mean, it's for this early in the morning on a Friday.
I mean, what about Kyle Tucker? You getting him out there?
I have no interest in Kyle Tucker.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Kyle Tucker is somebody. He was really good at the beginning of the season. He completely fell off in the second half. Good defensively, but he also, from reports that have been going around for quite some time, inside the locker room, inside the clubhouse, bad vibes.
Oh, yeah?
Wow,
Yeah.
bad vibes.
Yeah, bad vibes.
But I'll tell you this about Teoscar Hernandez. He really has had 2 amazing years. And remember, when he first got to the Dodgers, it was a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
And then at this time last year, even after the Dodgers had won the World Series, remember what the
3-year
conversation
deal.
was?
Yeah.
His first year was a 3-year deal?
No, second year
right.
it was a 3-year deal.
Right. So remember what the conversation was a year ago about this time? Do you guys recall?
Yeah, with that he took like $17 million and he just bet on himself.
No,
Right.
it wasn't that. It was that, hey, you know what? Do they really need to sign Teoscar Hernandez again? Because maybe the Dodgers should chase Juan Soto. And I remember us having this conversation. I was like, no Juan Soto. Teoscar Hernandez is great for this team. And he was great for this team.
Well, you also were tainted of Juan Soto because of the gutty little Padres.
Well,
who, by the way, just lost their closer to the Braves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they had no chance of well, first of all, they didn't really want Suarez any longer because they went out and they got Mason Miller. That's exactly right. So you got a younger, cheaper guy versus a guy that they were paying, I want to say, like $15 million to, and then Atlanta maybe paid him 18 or 20 or whatever the numbers are. Something it is. He got a raise.
Same amount of time as Edwin Diaz, by the way. I'd much rather have the Diaz deal.
Well, here's the thing. About a year ago, we were talking about Teoscar Hernandez. Should they get Juan Soto? I was like, no, Teoscar Hernandez is your guy. He's come up with so many huge hits, and he did. And he did again this year as well. But the fact of the matter is he's a terrible, terrible defensive player.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
So he's in
I mean, Shabbat Shalom.
I know.
Whatever happens.
You're right. He's you know what? He's just not as good as everybody else in the outfield. How about that? Softer?
Yeah, that was much softer. So if he's here still, he's going to move from right to left probably no matter what. They'll find somebody, whether it's Tommy Edman or they'll bring in somebody else just to be a center fielder, and then you move him over to left field. That will all go away. They're also talking about trading Glasnow, too, that they're open to a Glasnow trade.
Yeah, what was that? What's
I'm
that
not
all
surprised
about?
by that.
I mean, are they just trying
either.
to? Well, they have too many starters now. They feel like, and now that they've got Diaz, that they don't need as many starters.
No, well, yeah,
and he's injury prone.
Yeah, he's injury prone. He doesn't play for most of the year, but he was fantastic in the playoffs this last year.
He was.
Though he's not somebody you can typically trust.
Well,
but I like what he did in the playoffs, but besides that, he gets hurt in times where you're like, are you actually hurt or you just not wanting to play?
I think to me the availability part is where I'm like, hey, I think I squeezed the most out of him.
Right.
In regards to that, I'm ready to move on. Like I'd understand that.
Yeah.
Me too. I think with the surplus of starting pitchers that they've had, that moving Glasnow, and what is his contract? It's like well beyond
5 years,
$100 and something million.
That's a big.
He's got
contract.
what, two more years, or
Probably
3 more years?
3 more years.
And Andrew Friedman
Including
said this.
year.
Andrew Friedman said this the other day. He said something like, "Well," and I'm almost quoting it, but I'm paraphrasing it, but I'm darn close. He goes like this. He goes, when you don't have financial constraints, you can do these sorts of things. He was talking about the Diaz deal at the time, but it doesn't mean that they just want to throw money away. And so I think that when you look at Glasnow and you go, he's good, but he's for us. He's like a 4 or 5 guy,
He is now, yeah.
I mean, I might even go deeper and might say that he's more of like a 6 down kind of guy.
He could be.
And on that note,
yeah,
right.
We're doing it, dude. We're killing
Thanks, Nick Saban.
We are killing 6-7.
By the way, some of the mongrels in the YouTube chat, I think they did crack this morning.
Why? What's
What?
up?
They're just not making any sense.
What
I
do you
think
mean?
they're in their own universe.
Do they ever?
They were kind of doing that at the end of the show yesterday. So I don't know. Maybe it's
I don't
carried
know.
over.
Are you talking to them, or are they?
Yeah,
just,
no, I am.
Okay.
Meanwhile, at 7:23, Cappy, tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. How did you like my Subaru Forester this
I
morning?
thought you were going to ask me if I was on crack. Not yet.
No.
Crack is whack.
But how did you like my Subaru Forester? Could you and I have packed that car any
Oh,
more
my God.
this morning?
Cappy had golf clubs in there. I had luggage.
Wow.
There were a lot of beverages.
Yeah.
We had room for it all.
I mean, I even moved the back seats down.
He wanted 4 boxes of, what's that stuff?
Athletic Greens.
AG1.
That's right. You
I had
hooked me
4
up.
boxes that I gave him.
Yep. Appreciate that. Hey, listen, I'll tell you right now, the Subaru Forester that I'm in is so big and so roomy and so comfortable and so sporty and so safe. I love it. But I'll tell you this right now, it's exactly what everybody wanted. The best offers of the season during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at Ocean Subaru Fullerton. Here's the deal. I've been telling you about this for a long time. We will donate $325, $325 for every new vehicle purchased or leased to the charity of your choice. And right now, let me tell you this. You can take advantage. Listen, 0% financing for 36 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? 0% financing. Or, here's more, 1.9% financing for 72 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium all-wheel drive. So you hear about all the things that are going on in the automotive industry. Here's what I'll always tell you. Buying a car at the end of the year when dealers are trying to, move inventory, this is when you get the best deals. 0% financing on the Outback, 1.9% financing on the Crosstrek, and for complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come visit us at Ocean Subaru in Euclid, on Euclid Street in Fullerton, and check out our huge selections. Unwrap your savings today at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
Thank you, Cappy. 7:25, the 12th of December, a Friday, a feel-good Friday. Up ahead, Mike Trudell, Ball Knower Extreme. He'll join us around 8 o'clock. Plus, maybe we'll get in a little Radio Tinder today. The Prize Picks Power Hour is loaded, as it usually is on a Friday. We'll have Sam Boney, Sam Batesh. And because Cappy's in studio, we will play. What's the line? Oh, Swing Your Sausage. That's all ahead.
Swing the sausage.
Oh, swing the sausage.
Not yours, the.
The sausage.
Right.
Swing the sausage.
Yes.
That's all ahead. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Friday. We're back in 3 minutes from right now.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
It's important to get health care coverage for yourself and your loved ones. For more than 25 years, LA Care Health Plan has helped provide affordable health insurance to millions of Angelinos. Regardless of your employment or immigration status, you may qualify for free to low-cost health care. If you have any questions about your eligibility, LA Care is always here to help. Our health care coverage starts at $0. Visit lacare.org to learn more. That's lacare.org.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Buenos dias.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end January 2nd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
7:29. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Feel-Good Friday or a Chinooka Friday.
Happy Chinooka. I have no idea.
On this day in 1970, the number one hit, Smokey and the Miracles, The Tears of a Clown, Cappy.
Happy Chinooka.
Happy Chinooka.
Well, I will accept your Happy Chinooka on Monday, by the way. Because I think we start on Sunday night.
Sunday night is the right night, yeah.
Is it officially? So that's night one of the dreidel spinning?
That's right.
Sir.
Oh, so that means that you and I can spin the dreidel together at Lazy Dog on Sunday night.
You know, that would be lovely. And
I got to get a dreidel. Do you have a dreidel?
I don't have one on me, but I'll get one. I wonder if Amazon can get me. No, I'll go to Walmart.
No, Target down the street.
No,
they have it at Walmart.
But there's not a Walmart downtown LA.
Well, I got to go to Walmart now. It's my favorite place. They got
when was
dreidels.
the last
I'm
time
just
you
guys were all in a Walmart.
The closest Walmart to here, it's a little rough.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you and I could be tough for us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Cappy,
man.
you'd be happy to hear two things. So Aria's learned in one of her classes, I don't know if it was social studies or whatever, they asked her to create a project about, an important Jewish person. And she wrote, it was regarding the Bible, if I recall correctly.
Oh, so she didn't make Cappy.
Yeah, I'm not in the Bible. I don't.
No, I know, but she drew a picture and a whole thing on Joshua, who was the leader after Moses passed away.
Oh,
if you may recall.
I don't, but yeah,
in the Bible.
If that's what the story goes, if that's how it goes.
I thought you were going to tell us that your daughter did a book report on Cappy.
No. Although, and then Mateo learned the dreidel song. Dreidel.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah.
George,
well,
I love
George,
this.
maybe we go to Sedano's house after the Rams game.
Oh, I like that
we
idea.
We spin the dreidel with Mateo, and Ari and the whole family could light candle 1 with us.
Dude, we'll do the brachas, George.
You can do all 3. It's the first night, so you have to do all 3.
Right. Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Right.
Right.
Chris is looking at me like, what?
No, I've done it many times.
What happened here?
You know my friend, Samboni. I mean, we've lit candles, Hanukkah candles for years.
Got to figure out what I have not started. I swear to God, I've not bought one gift for one person.
I'm going to tell the manager of Lazy Dog, Brandon, the great Brandon.
Yeah.
Get ready. We're coming in hot on Sunday night for a Hanukkah celebration.
Have the gelt ready.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that maybe Brandon and Lazy Dog, because they are a scratch kitchen. They make everything from scratch.
Ooh.
How about some latkes?
Yeah.
Right? Some potato pancakes, a little applesauce.
Oh, a little latkes, yeah.
Right?
That'd be great.
I mean, I'm just throwing out concepts for you.
No chance Lindsay's
by the
ever
way,
heard the term latkes after yesterday.
Yeah. I meant to tell you the other day, Cappy, when I did the Colts-Texans game, I guess my wife was in the car, and they were listening to the game for a little bit, and Mateo said, hey, why wasn't Cappy doing the game with you?
What'd you tell him?
That's great.
I said, well, Cappy doesn't do the game with Daddy. He goes, yeah, but it's on the radio. And I said, yeah, I know, but different thing.
Yeah.
You should tell Reed Diamond to work on that.
Rick Diamond.
Okay.
Joe Emerald.
Joe Emerald,
he's been called, yes. Yeah. Well, he did. He worked on that for many years. Got the CBS deal, got the Westwood One deal. Yeah. And Bergie gave me the opportunity for tomorrow.
I know you could have been doing the L.A. Bowl.
Yeah, the L.A. Bowl
turned
tomorrow.
it down, man.
Between Washington and Boise State.
Who's calling that on radio?
I'd have to look it up. But Beto Duran is going to be doing the sideline.
Nice.
Yeah, well, Beto's done some sidelines.
Yeah, nice.
The bucked up LA Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not carrying it here in LA.
Oh, really?
Are you carrying? By the way, are you carrying these basketball games I'm doing this weekend or no?
I don't think so.
The bucked up LA Bowl is Mike Cousins.
What are you
and
carrying
Max
on
Brown.
Saturday?
USC and the Kings.
USC what?
Basketball.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Saw a USC basketball play earlier this week. I saw them beat the University of San Diego and former UCLA coach Steve Lavin.
Ugh.
So, yeah.
So you are doing college basketball,
worst.
right? Sedano?
No, I'm NBA Cup this weekend.
But you are doing some college basketball at some point, right?
Maybe, yeah, and during conference.
Because I talked about that in a meeting yesterday. And I was like, oh, yeah, we'll be good.
Hey, by the way, that bucked up LA Bowl, every time I hear Mario's promo for it,
I think he says
you just hear it so quickly.
How's it go?
It's the bucked up
Let's
LA
find it.
Bowl. And then you're like, did he just say what I think he said? It's bucked up. I know. It sounds all bucked up when I say bucked up.
Sedano,
No.
do you know Mike Cousins?
Yeah, he's very good.
Yes, him and Max Brown.
He's really good.
Okay.
He's going to be the eventual guy that takes over for like Kesty, I think. Not that I'm getting rid of Kesty anytime soon, but like he's a lot younger than Kesty, and so Kesty's probably got about at least another 15 years in him. But Cousins is so young that he'll take over for Kesty for sure.
Let's hear the sound.
L.A., the countdown is on. The Bucked Up L.A. Bowl. Hosted by
Bucked up.
How many hits the beat?
Yeah,
the beat.
he does. But when you're not paying like full attention, you're like, did he just say what I think he said? Yeah, George, I turned down the L.A. Bowl.
Yeah, Max Brown is the analyst. He's very good.
Yeah, because my college buddies are coming into town today.
Oh, that's right.
And this is the first. I had to explain this to Rachel.
So are they coming in and going, here we go?
Exactly that's what they're doing. I had to explain to Rachel. I'm like, listen, I gotta leave for the weekend. And she's like, really? What? Why? Where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to L.A. for the weekend. She goes, but wait, I don't understand. I'm like, well, I'm going to do the show on Friday. Then all my college buddies are coming in for Saturday, Sunday. We're going to go to the Rams game, Rams-Lions on Sunday. And then what am I going to do? Turn around and come home? No, I'm going to stay. I'm going to do the show on Monday.
You're really bearing the lead.
Which is?
They're getting on Braemar 2 days in a row.
Braemar.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
we're playing golf out in, I guess
Tarzana.
that's Tarzana.
Yeah. I almost became a member there, a junior member, many years ago. I was between that and El Cap.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was a member there for a good amount of time.
But these are the Hebraic country clubs.
Okay.
They
Well,
were
there
started because the other L.A. country clubs weren't allowing minorities in.
The Hebrew brothers.
The Hebrews and others.
Back in the day. All right. Well, George, dude, I got full college buddies coming into town this weekend. So I was thinking to myself, could I tell them, hey, guys, I got to leave you on Saturday, and I got to go. I know this sounds bucked up, but I got to go do the bowl.
I'm leaving.
Right? And then it was like, Rachel's mom is having like her big holiday party on Sunday. And she's like, well, you're going to come back for the holiday party, right? I'm like, no, I'm going to go to the Rams-Lions game. So this, George, this took a lot of maneuvering, to get me positioned properly.
So when did you actually tell her that this was all happening?
Kind of like last night. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not going to her mom's holiday party?
That is correct.
I feel like that's like a big miss.
I know, but
on your part.
can I ask you guys a question, though? All right. And, George, tell me what you think about this.
Wait till she sees the video of what you're doing on Sunday night, which is spinning the dreidel with me, a lazy dog.
Oh, I know. Then she'll really get upset. But in all seriousness, going to the mom's holiday party, I was like, wait a second. These are my college buddies. One's flying in from West Palm Beach. One's flying in from Pittsburgh. I can't leave these guys. We haven't been together in 25 years, all four of us at the same time.
Right.
I can't leave. But you know what? She was very, very understanding. You know, but I was putting deposits in the bank because her mom has a comedy troupe. And her show was this past Monday night. So I drove from L.A. down, and they were all very appreciative that I drove down.
Wait, she's in a comedy troupe?
Right.
Her mom is?
Yeah.
She used to be on the air back in the, she was legendary in San Diego radio.
I want to go.
Yeah, and you know what? You want to know the name of her comedy troupe?
Yeah.
The Brassy Broads.
The Brassy Broads.
The
I like
Brassy
that.
Broads.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of old ladies talking about old lady sex.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a true story.
Let's get to that more of that.
Was
But
she
how
like
about-
Dr. Ruth, basically?
Kind of.
We should have her in studio someday.
How about a little
She would love
bottom
it.
of the hour integrity, because we got the 12 days of giving back, and then Mike Trudell a little after 8 o'clock. So, Cappy,
a
lot of people saying the Raiders could pull up the upset of the century.
And by a lot of people, you're saying Peter Schrager.
Yeah, well, I was setting it up.
One guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? We did receive a text while we were talking about this Raiders-Eagles game. Because, George, you were having this comment, which was, why are we still picking Raiders games? They're so pathetic. They're such bottom feeders. You know, it's an interesting. It's an interesting game, though, for this reason. I guess if I'm looking for a storyline, the Raiders will start Kenny Pickett, according to the reports. And Kenny Pickett was the guy who had the victory formation in the Super Bowl last year over Kansas City for Philadelphia. So he was traded from Philly to Cleveland. Didn't he go to Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was traded from Cleveland to the Raiders. And finally, Raider fans are like, hey, we're not going anywhere. Geno Smith isn't any good. Kenny Pickett was a first-round pick. He's a young kid. Why don't we at least see if the guy can play? So Kenny Pickett leading the Raiders into Philadelphia against his former team where he's got a Super Bowl ring? Is that a compelling storyline? Have I sold this to anybody? No, I've tried.
Not really.
I tried really hard.
No, but this is the type of game that the Raiders somehow every year at the end of the year they find a way to win. Because they shouldn't. They should lose every game so they get a high draft pick, but they win games like this, and especially with the Eagles where they can't score. They are having a massive trouble getting into the end zone, and the defense is pretty good. So this is a game that UCLA that the Raiders could very well win.
We mentioned Peter Schrager. Why don't we hear the sound?
I wouldn't be surprised if we came in here Monday and the Raiders took care of business.
Oh, boy.
There's a chance this thing is fractured. So how do you shut us up? How do you shut me up? How do you shut WIP up? How do you shut 97.5 The Fanatic up? Go win. They're without Lane Johnson. They're without Landon Dickerson. The city's melting right now, and they have winnable games. I've had a beaten-down Commanders team twice. The Bills, of course, was a hard one. And then this Raiders team, which has shown no confidence for anybody that they can do this, and yet house money, so much pressure on the Eagles. I don't know.
I would not be shocked either. I mean, the way the Eagles have fallen apart here recently. And again, A.J. Brown, it really irritates me that he's been the guy who all year long has been kind of like the issue and I say the issue, I'm not following them, locally and as close, but he's the guy that's been talking. And he dropped the ball last week that got picked off. He dropped an easy touchdown catch. And so I'd be like, dude, you got to pipe down and play ball, man. And so the Raiders at the Eagles, I'm kind of with Peter Schrager. Upset alert.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, Merrill.
By the gasp you heard, that was our very own Michelle Smallman who gasped because that sound was from Unsportsmanlike, which you could hear weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA.
Not buying this, are you, George?
Come on, man.
Hey, how about this? You ready? I'll give you this one. You ready? The Eagles are 11.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I just need the Raiders to cover.
Right, so here's the deal. The Raiders are down by 8 late in the game.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
There's 2 seconds left, and they're down by 8, but they decide to kick the field goal rather than throw the ball in the end zone like a man. Nah, we're just here to cover.
Sometimes it's got to get really hard.
Thanks, Pete.
I say Raiders cover over the Eagles this weekend, George.
I wonder which teeth is Pete going to wear on Sunday. Maybe he got some new ones for the Eagles game.
His finest teeth for this matchup.
I am not joking around with you when I tell you that a couple nights ago I was at a holiday party, and this woman was talking about some old guy, and she's like, well, why don't you get him some Werther's Originals? And I went, stop. Stop. What do you mean by that? And she goes, well, like those sucking candies. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. I go, what? I go, do you associate Werther's Originals with old people? She goes, yeah, don't you? I'm like, oh, God, girl, you don't even want to know. I swear to God, she was on it. Werther's Originals for
the
some
other day.
old
It came up on the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show on Lit. And Travis was the one that ate all of our Werther's Originals. The bit bag, he ate them all. He loves them.
He took them.
Yeah.
And ate them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scumbag.
Wow.
Not scumbag. Gutless bum.
Yeah, that too.
Meanwhile, let me hit on the hardwood.
Oh, yeah.
From Carlos and Steven Hernandez. Steven will be texting me Sunday morning. Oh, no. He'll probably be at the game.
He said to me, he goes, there are 3 people that must be in the 710 suite at every Rams
ESPN
game.
LA suite.
He said Morales, Kaplan, and Hernandez. And I said, yeah, well, the order should be Hernandez, Kaplan, Morales.
Are you going to wear – I have an extra chain. Now, it wasn't blessed by Steven, but maybe he'll buy one and bless it.
Okay.
So then all 3 of us could be the Chain brothers.
Okay.
But George, tell us about the crazy Hernandez brothers.
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. You need flooring in your home, your rental, your ADU, your business. Dr. Clapper called 866-62-FLOOR for his business. Rachel called for her rental at 866-62-FLOOR, and you can do the same because at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, it's legitimately family run. They're part of our family, okay? And you mongrels and you listeners, you're part of our family too, although the mongrels feel like they're adopted. Nonetheless, we still love them, okay? All one big happy family. So you know what family does? They take care of each other. And you know what family also does? Making sure you're doing the right thing. That's why Papi Hernandez, who started this thing 57 years ago, is making sure Steven and Carlos are still doing it right. Mom's there, aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. And that's why I say it, and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale. Whether it is that hardwood, okay, that Chris was banging there a second ago, the laminate, the tile, the vinyl, the carpet, the turf for the outdoor, you name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. You can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day. And that's huge, especially when you're trying to finish a project fast. It's why designers, contractors, builders all shop here. They know the crazy Hernandez brothers are going to take care of you. And all you got to do is call 866-62-FLOOR. And if you're a first responder, active military veteran, you receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, which I doubt, this is what you do. You call 866-62-FLOOR. 866-62-FLOOR. Call, ask for Steven or Carlos, the crazy Hernandez brothers. Tell them your square footage. All right? Tell them what someplace is offering you, and they'll match it. No questions asked. So head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks. Just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
Thank you, Sha. By the way, we got to welcome a new mongrel to the YouTube chat. Trucking Butters. Trucking Butters says, new listener, been listening to you guys for about a month. Want to be a mongrel? Well, welcome aboard,
Welcome
Trucking
to the
Butters.
mongrel. Yeah.
I want to be a mongrel.
Exactly right.
That should be the T-shirt. I want to be a mongrel.
There you go. We will continue the 12 days of giving back. It is day 7. That's all up ahead. Plus, Mike Trudell will talk Lakers and some Michigash. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Bucked Up Friday. Thank you. By the way, a mongrel came up with that. Bucked Up Friday. We're back in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
This is the Doctor in the Dugout with Dr. Alan Byer, presented by Hoag Orthopedic Institute.
I'm often asked about people who suffer their first back injury, think they've pulled a muscle in their back, and they don't stretch enough as far as their back is concerned. So when do you seek care from a doctor when you've sustained a back injury? At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we like to tell people that the most important thing is to watch and see if that back pain is radiating down your leg, causing...
Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
I would like to tell everybody this. If you look at the Prize Picks app and you look at the bottom right corner, you look at the profile right down here, right here. Follow me on Prize Picks. I'll follow you back on Prize Picks. And now you can follow my picks. And I've been hot, and I can follow your picks, and we can all follow each other on Prize Picks. Let me tell you something. You tell that Italian stallion uncle of yours, Chris Morales, I have been hot on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code KAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 instantly from Prize Picks.
Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Some crab legs at the marketplace. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Entertainment throughout the casino, 9 p.m. till who knows.
Number 2.
Football playoffs are upon us. Catch all the action on our beautiful big screens everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
And the number 1 reason.
$25,000 in our Jackpot Palooza. Drawing 7 p.m. the 13th.
Morongo. Good times.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. 746. Good morning. It's a Rams watch party with a huge prize and huge implications. The Rams-Seahawks game next Thursday could decide the 1 seed in the NFC, but more important than that, it could decide who's going to win that foursome with Sua. You could be part of that foursome. Oh, Sua! Plus, we will also have an ESPN LA VIP experience to be inside the ESPN LA suite at a basketball game or a hockey game coming up soon. It's all happening 5 p.m. next Thursday, or this upcoming Thursday, at Kelsey's inside Pechanga Resort Casino. It's free to join, but you have to sign up and make a reservation at ESPNLA.com to save your spot. Plus, you'll have a chance to play golf in Sua Craven's foursome, as I just mentioned, or win that VIP experience. Your perfect combination of Pechanga Resort Casino, the official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Go to ESPNLA.com. I'll be there that Thursday night, too, for Rams Seahawks. ESPNLA.com to register. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show back in 90 seconds from right now.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
I really want to play that sausage game. I like Swing Your Sausage. That's like my kind of game, I think.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
No, I have nothing to do with this.
Exactly what you do.
Oh, my God. Look at him swing that sausage.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
7:49. We'll play Swing Your Sausage today in the Prize Picks Power Hour. On this day in 1987, the number one hit, George Michael Cappy, and it's called Faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith. Today is also Worldwide Candle Lighting Day.
Oh, really?
As we approach Sunday, where we'll be lighting candles for Hanukkah.
Yeah, we'll light the menorah.
We are going to light that menorah.
Yes, we are.
Do you have a menorah? Oh, no, we have a menorah here we can use.
We do.
We got a station menorah. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. It's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't light it with a candle. We'll just screw in the bulb, plug it in.
Well, no, why, you want one with the candle?
Yeah, I mean, I should have brought one.
We'll go to Target. They got a whole Hanukkah section.
I'd prefer Walmart.
There's not a Walmart around downtown L.A.
I know.
Is there Target we can walk to?
Is there one out in the valley where I'm headed?
I would say
today?
Target is better than Walmart, though.
I think the Target might have closed, actually.
No, it's still open. I just went there the other day.
Okay.
I thought it was going to close, too, but no.
Yes, I gotta have.
There's a lot of Walmarts in the valley. You could stop by one of those.
Okay.
Get some Chinooka stuff.
Right.
Happy Chinooka. I have no idea what Chinooka is.
Meanwhile, Mike Trudell will join us a little after 8 o'clock on the Friday edition of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. But right now, Cappy, it is day 7 of the 12 days of giving back thanks to our friends at Ocean Subaru.
Yeah, the 12 Days of Giving Back is a great partnership that we've created, ESPN LA and Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. We really want to highlight local service members and their families who do so much for us during the holidays. A lot of times these families can be separated due to deployments and what have you. So we just wanted to celebrate by donating Islands gift cards to all of our, local military families that we get a chance to talk to. Today, George, Specialist Michael Lara is on with us right now. Specialist Lara, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Can't complain.
You guys, you've been in the military for quite some time. I think you yourself 4 years, but you've got an aunt who's been in forever, so you come from a military family. Is that right?
Yes, definitely. She just hit 24 years, so it's been a while for her.
Wow. And, George, you want to hear a great story about Specialist Lara here? Specialist, you got to take us back to 2004. You're a little kid. Your aunt is on a combat tour in Iraq, and I guess her group gets chosen by the Lakers to celebrate some kind of a Christmas. You're like a little kid. Hey, tell us the story. What happened back then?
Yeah, so my uncle and my aunt were both stationed in Iraq during this time, and they don't have any kids of their own. So my aunt told my mom, hey, you guys are going to Lakers for Christmas because we're not going to come home this year. That deployment was hard for me because my uncle's like my father figure. So when they told me that, he was saying, like, take this as a mission, make sure you get all the interviews for me. When I come home, I get to see him. So we got to go to Lakers facility. It was a Friday night. And when we got on the bus, this giant charter bus, they told us to write down what we want for Christmas. It could be anything in the world. And we got to the facility. We got to walk around, and they chose me and my brother to be the interviewers that day. So we were a part of the calendar. We're interviewing all the players, and I got to interview Kobe and Paul Gasol and Shaq and Lamar Odom.
Wow.
And at the time, obviously, I don't know the magnitude of this, so I'm kind of just walking around scared and shy. And it comes time to get my present. And so Kobe Bryant had me, my brother, and Lamar Odom. They gave us our presents. So Kobe handed me my Walkman that I asked for, and my brother got his Spider-Man glove.
That's great, man. That is amazing. How old
Dude,
were
what
you?
a memory. My God. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
Anybody would love to have that memory.
Right.
But look, man, we also want to thank you, and I know Cap kind of alluded to it at the beginning, obviously just your service, your family's service, and just what you provide, you guys fighting for our freedom and just, sacrificing your own lives so everyone else can live a great life.
Absolutely. Yeah, we me, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, multiple uncles, we all, come from a service background, my great-grandfather, and, it's been a pleasure, it's been a ride, and it's been hard, but, it's all the ups and downs that military life brings, but overall, we're all just grateful to have our holidays together, and Christmas is one of those sacred things where we're all home, typically. So
nice.
I definitely do appreciate that, and we do it for everyone else as well.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, Specialist Lara, all we wanted to do was say thank you, highlight your story, thank you for your service, and donate an Islands gift card to you and your family. Go out, enjoy a cold beer, a great burger, some of those nice crispy fries. Enjoy it on us, ESPN LA, and our partners at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. And Merry Christmas to you and your family, Specialist Lara, and thanks for all you do.
Hey, you guys, I appreciate it so much. Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Specialist Laura.
How about that, George? Kobe Bryant.
What a
gives him his
crazy
gift.
story.
Isn't that
That's
nuts?
awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
21 years ago.
Yeah.
Like you said, as a little kid, he's like, I didn't know the magnitude of what was going on here.
For sure.
I didn't know Kobe was going to become Kobe.
Yeah.
Pretty
awesome. And
Pretty
he got
cool.
a Walkman.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, he mentioned Shaquille O'Neal. Now, George, just real quickly, do you know that I thought we did some damage at Walmart this week? We had 38 kids at $100 per kid, 380 kids. So we spent $38,000 at Walmart, with these underserved kids who weren't going to have a great Christmas. And I thought that was a lot of money. I did. But Jorge Briones brought to my attention that Shaquille O'Neal has the largest transaction ever at a Walmart. Did you know this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's...
I don't know the number, but I've read this.
Yeah, here's Shaq telling the story of his largest purchase ever in Walmart.
I have the biggest purchase in Walmart history.
Really?
70,000.
What did you what?
70,000. So I get
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. So I get traded from Miami to Phoenix, and I'm the type of guy I have no patience. So when I get to Phoenix, they have an apartment for me. Nothing's in it. So 2, 3 in the morning, I got to go get 4 or 5 TVs. I got to go get printers. I got to go get laptops. I got to go get appliances, sheets, towels, underwear, T-shirts. So at the end, it was 70,000. So I put my credit card in and got declined. So I pulled it out.
He tried cleaning
I
it
put
off.
it back in, said decline again. So now I'm saying, I know I'm not broke. So then I just said, all right, I'll be back. So then the American Express security called me. Hey, man, somebody stole your credit card and they spent $70,000 at Walmart. I said, no, that was me. What the hell are you buying for $70,000?
When was the last time you guys were all in a Walmart? What a story by Shaq. I just love this because, like, if I moved, if I got traded from Miami to Phoenix, you know the one thing I'd bring with me, George?
What's that?
My laptop.
Yeah.
You know, he'd like, yeah, I don't have anything. I got nothing. I need TVs. I need laptops.
Printers?
Yeah, printers. Not one printer. I need printers.
Yeah.
By the way, when
you
you
think
guys
Shaq
make...
has nose cam like you do?
No, he doesn't. Hey, look up my nose, y'all. Hey, Chuck, they looking up my nose, Chuck. Look at that. Look at them nostrils, Chuck.
When you guys made me go to Dodger Stadium to pay off that bet,
Yeah.
Chase called me. It got declined at first, and then they called me and were like, we're just confirming that you're spending this amount of money at the Dodgers team store.
The Dodgers.
It's like, yep. It's like, I lost a bet to Sedano and Kap. And they're like, all right.
That's how it goes. Yeah, the mongrels got too many likes. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you'll never get declined if you talk to our friends at Sellers Advantage, Cap.
Right. Damon Lyons, their CEO. You see these billboards all over town, and they just make selling your home so much easier than the traditional way. The traditional way is, hey, I got to hire an agent. The agent comes to my home. That person looks around, upgrade this, fix that, paint this, fix the landscaping. By the way, let's move out all your furniture. Let's stage it. Let's bring furniture in. And then you realize that what they're doing is they're saying, you're going to have to spend a lot of money to sell this house. Why would you want to do that? You don't want to spend money to sell your house. By the time you get done paying for all the repairs and the agent fees, you could have already sold your home for a fair, competitive price, and you don't have to worry about the deal falling through because Seller's Advantage, it's a cash transaction. So you're not worried like, oh, this guy got to sell this house to buy this house, or is this guy going to qualify for this loan? You don't have to worry about any of that. It's a cash transaction. So I would say this, if you are contemplating selling your home, it's ready, time to downsize, you inherited a home you don't want to hold on to anymore, your kids are off to school, you're ready to leave the state, whatever the case may be, get your free, no obligation, cash offer today by calling Sellers Advantage. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, because that's the way we're going to buy your home. 888-390-2747, or you can just go online and visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
7:59.
I love that song.
Good morning, Cappy. 710 ESPN. KSPN Los Angeles, Good Karma Brands radio station. By the way, Punch on the Street is amazing in the YouTube chat this morning.
Oh, yeah?
He's talking about his latest scraper and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah. It is the
Michael
12th.
Trudell's coming up next, though,
Yes,
right?
it is Mike Trudell in just a few moments talking ball knowers. It is the Friday, the 12th of December. The sun is out, Cappy, 55 degrees in the Southland, and we've got a dense fog advisory, whatever that means. But I do know this, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show with Mike Trudell, back in 4 minutes from right now.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Disney on Ice invites you to an adventure that's off the charts as DJ Mickey and his friends remix your favorite tunes from The Lion King, Frozen 2, Moana, The Little Mermaid, and Wish. Plus, the party goes off the charts when special guest DJ Stitch takes control. Every beat creates a magical moment. Only at Disney on Ice, let's dance. Playing the LA area December 11th through January 4th. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
What's going on, LA? Bethel Duran here, and Toyota-thon is officially on. Go see my friends at Northridge Toyota or One Juice Toyota for a brand new 2025 Tacoma that's ready to lease for just $87 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's what I'm rolling in. It's a perfect time for a trade-in. Your ride might be worth more than ever. Northridge Toyota, One Juice Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma SR 2.4 cylinder turbo rear-wheel drive, 6-foot bed extra cab. Model 7162G, VIN number 3TY, JDAHN, 1STO 37657. Basic excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 down, payment $87, expires 12/31/25.
Hey there, it's James Worthy. If you work in an office, make deliveries, or you're a labor worker and have back, knee, and shoulder pain, IceBod Active is for you. The first wearable cryotherapy that lets you stay active as you recover. Our compression wear has pockets that fit flexible ice-cold gel packs that mold to your problem areas. I don't endorse much, but when I do believe in something, I get behind it. Everybody I've turned on to IceBod loves it. 30-day money-back guarantee and free shipping. IceBodActive.com.
Dog. Man, that didn't sound like James Worthy. I'll tell you that. 8:01, good morning. Meanwhile, Sunday is Rams-Lions. We got you covered before the game at Cosmo Los Angeles with the pregame show. How about after the game? ESPN LA is giving you the chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, this Sunday for the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino, HPC. While you're there, enter to win an e-bike and score other great prizes like signed memorabilia, game day tickets. Plus, we'll put you on the air. Make Travis nervous with your hot takes. He gets nervous. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Sunday after the game, must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, party and play 24/7. Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back with Mike Trudell in 2 minutes.
I know you're listening to me wearing glasses or contacts. You're either nearsighted, farsighted, have astigmatism, or you're just over 45 and have to wear reading glasses. This is Dr. Sarudi, and I promise you, I can help you with any of these issues. No anesthesia, no pain, no downtime. And if you qualify, I'll even guarantee you with 20/20 or better vision or give your money back. I've never had to after 60,000 cases. Call 855-NOW-2020. 855-NOW-2020. That's 855-669-2020.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, presented by Call Jacob and Jacob Emrani.
The new phone number, 800-345-6789.
My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob Emrani. 800-345-6789.
With a new phone number, 800-345-6789.
I should ever go.
8:05. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Friday, the 12th of December. Happy birthday. She turns 85. She used to have that psychic hotline, but she also had this song with all her friends. Dionne Warwick. Happy birthday. Here it comes, Cappy.
Keep smiling.
Oh, keep shining.
Knowing you can always count on me.
For sure. Yeah. Because that's what friends are for. Yeah. For good times.
And you're Rich Paul.
And for bad times.
And you're LeBron. And you disagree on what the Lakers should do.
But not really.
And JJ and LeBron never talked about that head coaching job on that podcast.
Well, that's true. They never did.
Never did.
No.
And Rich and LeBron never talk about the Lakers should do. Just three guys with three opinions. And now let's bring in a fourth guy. He's on the line. He is a ball knower extreme. You see him on the sidelines for Spectrum Sportsnet, the great Mikey Trudell.
Ball knowers.
Mike Trudell, what is the hot item? You've got three sons for Christmas. What are you buying?
First of all, I love a good ballad. I don't know if you know that about me, but
Not surprising.
Yeah, I love a good ballad. I don't know if that qualifies for sure as a ballad, but I was just telling Lindsay on the phone. The twins got Apple Watches for their birthday in October.
Whoa!
And
that sounds right.
We can't really match. Yeah, we can't really match that because now they get to text their friends and they can call and we can track their location, and so it's just like an amalgamation of baseball bats and baseball gloves and soccer cleats and soccer balls and Dick's gift cards. Just it's a bunch of stuff like that. Soccer jerseys, all sort of sports stuff for the most part for them.
And they think, hey, this
And
is
not
so.
done yet.
They think this is so cool. They're like, look, our parents got us Apple Watches, and they think it's cool. But what they don't realize is what you've really done is you've given them a tracking device,
right?
Which I think is really a great idea. Everybody's
That's
happy.
part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Now they were like the last of their friends to get them, but our other goal with this is to keep the iPhone away from them for several years, or at least go as long as we can. I don't know.
How old are the boys now?
11.
Yeah. Well, what's going to happen is we ended up having to we got this thing called the Bark phone, which is like basically it's just a phone and you can text and that's pretty much it. Like if they try to add like apps or something to the phone, like it'll alert us immediately, won't let them do it. So like we had to do that at some point just to be able to, because it has internet obviously too, like a browser or whatever. But even that is super,
Well, Arya is very mature
controlled.
too, so I wouldn't worry as much about Arya,
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, it's coming soon. And with girls, they want to communicate differently than I think boys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also part of it. But I'm just telling you, it'll come sooner than you think.
Yeah, Trudell, you're only a couple of years away from the 11-year-olds wanting to hit up the breezies. That's going to be happening soon. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this.
I think they're already into it. It's just they won't tell us yet.
Oh,
So
they're hitting up the
sometimes
breezies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
get more information from like their friends than I will them. But I'm trying real hard not to be nosy. It's not easy.
Yeah, Jet and Talon and the Breezies.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys, I don't envy the position that you gentlemen are in, meaning, you have these young kids and technology and phones and stuff. Like my kids are now, obviously my youngest is 19, my oldest is 25. So I'm kind of past it all. But I've been reading all these things about experts now telling you how you should deal with your kids and phones in particular, that you should not have your kids with their phones through the night, like 9 o'clock.
Oh, no.
Is the shut off.
The phone is basically, in my house, the phone is literally for when she's at school because she takes the bus at times too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like the other day, the bus broke down. So it was perfect that she had the phone.
Yeah.
So she called my wife, said, hey, the bus broke down. I'm here. Can you come pick me up at this place? This is where the bus broke down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it worked out exactly what it is. But that's why we got that Bark phone, because it's literally just calls and texts. I actually looked it up. They don't even have it doesn't even have a browser.
Yeah,
You'd
but
have to enable it, which we haven't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and when she gets home, it goes right to the charging station, and then she grabs it the next morning. That's it.
I guess experts are saying that kids should not have their phones past 9 p.m. In fact, they shouldn't even sleep with their phones in their room, because
Right.
then, of course, they could wake up and they can get on their phone and so on. Plus, you can limit usage of apps and so on. These are all things that I never dealt with because the technology wasn't what it was when my kids were, this is 10 years ago.
I mean, Mike is also in a place where he's, covering NBA teams, and, guys will use their phones at halftime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell,
for sure.
there have been reports, not with the Lakers, that guys have used their phones in game. So speaking of which, Mike, so the Lakers are at an interesting situation now, because we've now had a decent enough sample size to see that they beat the teams they're supposed to beat, but I would say more times than not, they have struggled against the teams that you would presume are in their weight class. So how do you view the season to this point?
Yeah, I guess so. To me, I would say it's less about kind of beating the bad teams and losing to the good teams, because they have beaten some good teams. They have the fourth best record in the league, essentially, or there's only 4 teams that have a better record, so I guess that would make it the fifth. I think that there are what we have seen though, George, is they've lost to a specific kind of opponent pretty consistently, and that's an opponent. OKC, everybody's losing to, but they're in the category of having a lot of perimeter athletes and quickness on both ends of the court. And so this obviously includes the game the other night against San Antonio. This includes Phoenix, who played a similar game plan against Reeves and Luka. You know, it's just Boston was a little different, right, because a lot of guys didn't play, and then earlier in the season LeBron didn't play. But I think what we've learned about the team is that the fact that they've been able to win as much as they have, despite having kind of a clear flaw in the roster in a certain way, is actually encouraging for the future. Because we still have to remember, like, when they traded for Luka Doncic, this was not something that was like a long-term plan that they had been building towards, right? I think that the way that it was described was, you know, Nico reached out and, you know, Rob kind of very smartly was able to execute it to get it done. But you couldn't just build the whole roster out around Luka this summer. I thought the Smart and Ayton moves were great, and actually LaRabia's been pretty good for the most part, a little bit slumping on offense to an extent of late. But you have this next trade deadline, then you have next summer to, I think, really bring in the types of players to just fill out that roster around a build of Luka plus Austin Reeves in the backcourt, and then, you know, we'll see, of course, how long LeBron is going to keep going. So, like, overall, George, I think it's been a very positive season, but you can see that there's this one area on the team that they have to get better to beat some of the best teams or just some of the teams that match up a certain way.
Yeah, Mike, you just said players. So you're talking about trade deadline, you're talking about summer to get the players, multiple, that can play the style that we saw San Antonio play where, you know, they're up-tempo and they're fast and they're young and whatever. They're athletic. So do you think that they can find multiple players this season to fit the mold that they are going to have to play if they're going to compete ever with Oklahoma City, but certainly with what we saw against San Antonio earlier this week?
I mean, Kevin, it's possible. And when I say multiple players, like, I don't mean that that's what has to happen this year for the team to compete. They're already a little closer, I think, than we think. And part of this is that LeBron basically just finished his preseason and his ramp up, which he had never had to go without doing before. So he's still kind of getting up to that full level of his athleticism, as we saw, right? That his dunk on Cornette, that was his first kind of throwdown dunk of the year. But it's encouraging in that he's starting to feel a little looser. And now there haven't been that many games they've all played together. But so I think that you can adjust in a way to bring somebody else in at this trade deadline, but you don't have to. Like Luka and I think, and eventually we'll see what happens with Austin Reeves, but I'm sure the Lakers would love to have Austin Reeves be a Laker for a very, very, very long time. That's what I'm talking about the build of multiple players, like around what their skill set is, which is you can get a good shot on offense basically for 48 minutes when you have a Doncic and Reeves backcourt. But then what are the best ways to complement the two of them with the defense and the length and the athleticism? And there are players on the roster right now that do that very well, and that's one of the reasons why they've won. I'm just saying that I wouldn't have expected the Lakers to have just completely been able to revamp what the roster looks like after they made that acquisition that kind of came out of nowhere. And but I think that they know. I think that it's clear sort of what, and it's not just young athletes and like anything like that necessarily. It's just that the players that really complement them, and I think that's something that can happen in these next couple of windows, as you would say.
Yeah. I asked George this the other day, Mike. I'll get your opinion on it as well. You know, the calling card and the reputation that I've always been told about Jared Vanderbilt is he's a really good defensive player. So. He's not playing very much, and I know earlier in the season still dealing with a couple of nagging injuries. You'll have to fill me in, but why is Jared Vanderbilt, who's known as a good defensive player, why is he not playing it or contributing very much at all?
Yeah, it's a good question. JJ Redick has certainly been asked it a couple times, and I'll just give you my answer and not try to summarize JJ's. But I think that the way that Vanderbilt excels on defense is. And this would have happened a couple of years ago. Hey, Luka Doncic, when he was on Dallas, Vanderbilt, go get him. Stay with him the whole possession. Don't let them screen you. You've got Anthony Davis behind you, so you can really be aggressive on the perimeter and kind of deployed like that with maybe another defensive player too, so that the Lakers don't have to switch everything. Right now, more often than not, they're doing more switching on the defensive side of the floor. And so what a team's going to say then is if Vanderbilt's in the game, they're just going to call up, whether it's Austin Reeves or Luka Doncic or LeBron's guy, have him come set a screen and get Vanderbilt off the ball anyway. So you're not getting the full benefits of Vanderbilt as a defender, oftentimes because of that switching. And then the second part of it, he's just struggled on offense. And whether that's from the shooting or not hitting the threes in the corner, or getting into the paint and finishing, it just hasn't been his best season in terms of finishing. So I think that they've been looking in other directions. And one of those, by the way, the next player that kind of profiles as being able to do some of those things defensively would be Adu Thero. And I've been really encouraged with the minutes that he's had. Of course, he's a rookie, so it's also a lot to ask, and he's a rookie who missed the preseason and missed a lot of the offseason as he recovered from a knee injury. So he's a player to watch, though, and I don't know if George agrees, but I would love to kind of keep, even at the expense, George and Cappy, of like losing a couple of minutes if it's not going well. I would love to just see some more Thero to see how fast they can get him to progress, because he's got the tools that they need for sure.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any question. In a perfect world, he's kind of the guy you would want. I just don't know if he's someone who is, to your point, ready for that kind of action to be thrusted in against good teams. I do like the minutes I've seen. Speaking of minutes, LeBron has started to round out into form the last couple of games. How have you kind of seen his trajectory in his most recent play?
Yeah, that dunk, I think, was a little bit of an announcement of like, hey, the up, down, the vertical, and I think we've seen him unleash a couple of times now in transition where the train really gets going down the tracks. Like, that's starting to come. What is impossible to me is how he's still able to move laterally at all at age 40. You guys are both a little bit older than me, but I woke up this morning and I can like barely move my body just from the way that I slept. And like there's something what's wrong with my shoulder, and then that kind of started the day on the wrong foot, and then I went up and I kind of barked at the twins because they were on the iPad, and we know in the morning I don't want you playing this game, Brawl Stars in the morning, and I started to bark at them because of my body hurting, and then I watched LeBron doing this, and so I say that to like we have to somehow try to mitigate the expectation, and yet then he does what he does in Philly, where he wins the game in the fourth quarter with several jump shots. And it's just like I'm constantly having to remind myself that nobody's ever played as long or as well as him, and yet still have the expectations that a maximum level player, forget the age, forget everything else, has to deliver for a team to win, because of a salary cap structure that these expectations that are on him. So it's this weird dance I feel like I'm doing in my own head, where I'm impressed at the one hand, and then at the same time wondering, well, look, they still need him to be LeBron James. They can't have him be a lesser version, and that's the balance that I try to walk all the time. But George, the very short answer is that it's getting better. Like, he's clearly getting in better condition, and he's getting there, as you said, his lungs are getting there. But I'm always kind of wrestling with the way to analyze a player at this age, which is so unique.
You guys are so overestimating LeBron being 40 and soon to be 41. In sports today, that's a very young man. I'll give you an example.
Stop.
I mean, guys come back and play quarterback in the NFL at 44 years old.
Right, and let's see how good he looks.
LeBron's a little baby, 40 years old.
I'm 44. I'm 44, by the way, and that's what I heard that through on Philip Rivers. I was like, come on, man. I mean, again, I can't even get up out of bed. But he literally is the oldest player in the league, and there has never been a player to play 23 years, Cappy. So, it is not really normal in the NBA, especially when you have to run.
I completely understand. Let me ask you this. Going back to this San Antonio game from earlier in the week, I really thought that given that the Lakers had already beaten the Spurs, and they beat them when they had Wemby, and Wemby got into foul trouble in that game, and the Lakers won that game late. But I really thought without Wemby, the Lakers were going to win that game. And nothing defensively worked. San Antonio outran them in transition. They seemed to have wide open threes. When they went towards the basket, they got fouled. I mean, what is just overall, what happened? There was no defense. So to say the defense was bad would intimate that somebody was playing defense. There was no defense. What is your analysis?
Well, Cappy, this is going to sound stupid as I say this, but the way that the Spurs match up with the Lakers without Wemby for one game is actually a little bit more difficult for the Lakers to deal with than when they had Wemby. And obviously not defensively. Like, Wemby is an incredible defensive player and allows them to play a different way. But they basically have these three super quick and strong guards, right? And Dylan Harper, the rookie coming off the bench, and then Castle, who was awesome, who is only 21. And then De'Aaron Fox, who's enjoyed killing the Lakers for several years now. It seems like he hits every shot against the Lakers, right? Even when he's a mediocre shooter against other teams. So the three of them, that three-headed snake there, that's exactly the type of thing that is difficult for the Lakers to defend. They could handle Philly to an extent because Tyrese Maxey is the one head, and Edgecombe is a rookie. He's not quite there yet, right? You can leave him alone for the most part as a shooter. But to have three athletic guards, I think that's one thing where those guys aren't able to quite play like that when Wemby's on the court because they're going to be a little bit more deliberate. And the second thing is, I actually thought that they started the game fine. And they had an early 6-point lead, and then they're up by 4. And to me, the game really flipped emotionally. Luka Doncic got fouled twice on back-to-back possessions, didn't get the call either time. And understandably, he got upset about it and maybe got a little distracted. And the Spurs, while Doncic was looking for the call, went down and got layups back-to-back. And then from that point on, they were just kind of going. And it was almost like they smelled blood, and they were able to capitalize. And I think same thing, the rest of the Lakers were got a little bit caught up with the officiating. And they, because of all the stuff we discussed earlier, with the lack of sort of overall athleticism on the perimeter and just guarding the ball, they have to really be locked in as a unit to win games against those teams, which they have at times. For example, Minnesota earlier in the year, like 2 different times. That's a good team. But if they're not totally locked in, then they don't have the athleticism to recover when a team gets going. So apologies for the longer answer, Cappy.
No, but that's good.
That's how I would explain it.
That's very detailed. Now, Mike, before we let you go, give me like a couple of things, 2-3 things that have stood out to you thus far, a quarter of the way through the season. Not Lakers, not OKC, because we know how dominant they are. Could be West, East, whatever you want. Just a couple of things that stick out to you right away, for better or worse.
Okay, so the first thing, I'll just summarize the East by saying there will not be a champion from the Eastern Conference this year. There's just simply no team that is that good. And that includes like Cleveland, who is just looking terrible. Even at their best, don't have enough to do it. The Knicks are good, not great. The Pistons are an absolute pain to beat, not great. So like that, I don't think you have to worry about that too much. Now, in the Western Conference, what I think the team that had the best chance to beat Oklahoma City 4 times in a playoff series, Denver, started great. Jokic still looks amazing. But they're really missing Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown. And how much does that take a toll on Jokic and the load that he has to carry throughout the next several weeks? Can they get him a little bit of rest so that he has something left for a playoff run? So those would be 2 things. And then I do think like the Lakers factor into all of this, though, George, because you have this emergence of Austin Reeves, even though he's had a tough shooting night now 2 times in a row after carrying the team for a lot of the first couple months of the season. And then, Luka Doncic, I was just looking the other day. I'm writing a story right now for Lakers.com, and I'm thinking he's averaging 35, 9, and 9. Like, exactly. And I haven't asked JJ Redick about it in like a month because we're just totally taking it. It's just totally normal that somebody is averaging 35, 9, and 9. If he finishes with averages kind of around there, it is an absolutely historically great season. And we're now used to it. And I think that's worth highlighting some, that he has been every bit as good as the highest expectations of him coming into his season healthy and in shape and all that. And, maybe some of that has gotten lost in the day-to-day here. But just putting a little bow on the fact, like, dude, 35, 9, and 9 is pretty crazy.
All right, there he is, the great Michael Trudell.
Nice work, Mike Trudell.
Trudell, what
nice.
are you getting Annie for Christmas, your lovely wife?
Very good question. I'd like to know this also because I need ideas.
No, I am gonna. She's around the corner, right now, so I can't say.
You want to put her on the
right
phone
now,
again?
but
Have her say hi to us?
No, I don't know that she wants to be put on the phone. I
Really?
wouldn't mind it, honestly. I think it would kind of be funny. She's
You
right now.
seem
She sounds like
surprised,
she's just trying
Cappy,
to
that
get-
she would want to talk to
she's
us.
trying to
Why
get-
would
Well,
she
no,
want to
she
talk
came
to
on that
us?
one time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but that's it. Like, stop going to the well.
Well, it was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've
It's okay,
talked to her.
it's okay to-
Thought
it's
we would
okay
say
to ask.
happy
I just-
holidays
I
or
just said-
something.
Yeah, it's okay to ask. I just said no. But I think the question is like I'm trying to get her sort of like one big thing, but then I also have to get some other little things just so she has more to open. And then I like to get stuff that are theoretically. Do you guys do this, Cappy and George? Do you get stuff like from your kids, even though you have to get it and pick it out?
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
I try to make them pick it out, but it just ends up me picking it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Cappy's kids are adults, but they still use his credit card for the gifts.
Wait a second. You ready for this? During Amazon Prime Days, whenever that was, I bought for myself a new pair of like these AirPods that do the translation and they're noise canceling. They're sitting on my desk. I'm telling you, for 6 months, they're still in the plastic. I gave them to my daughter yesterday, who just got home from college. I go, wrap this and give it to me for Hanukkah. Like, I bought it 6 months ago.
Hey, Mike, when was the last time you went to Walmart?
Wow.
Yeah, hey, that's a good question.
Yeah, Cappy discovered Walmart for some reason.
Mike, you ever
recently.
heard of Walmart?
I went to Walmart during a baseball tournament weekend for my kids to get like some Mountain Dew. I think that was the last time, so it would have been this summer.
They got it there, too. Let me tell you.
Cappy went to go get a
Somewhere in
fishing
DeFord
pole.
County.
Yeah,
he got a fishing pole.
Went to get an
What's
ugly
it called?
stick.
A meat stick?
An ugly stick.
Oh, an ugly stick.
A meat stick. They got
Well,
those, too.
Michael, safe travels to Phoenix.
Yeah. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, guys.
We should get him an ugly stick. No, what's it called?
An ugly stick.
Oh, an ugly stick, yeah. 8:27 in the morning.
Look at Jacob. Look at the Jacob. the Jacob fathead. Look at Morales holding.
It's Friday, December 12th, and a new day for us to talk about our friend Jacob Emrani.
Listen, this is what happens this time of year, Cappy. It's Friday in L.A. You're trying to finish work, plan the weekend, maybe get some last-minute holiday shopping done.
Yep.
But in the middle of that, you were sitting at a red light, right? Because that's what you do. You're sitting there, you're pondering, you're wondering, and then what happens, Christopher? BAM! Right? Car accident happens. Days go by, you're hurting, your back is tight, your neck is sore, the car is in the shop, and you keep replaying the whole thing in your head.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. If that happens to you guys, do not go into this weekend feeling all alone. Take a second right now. Lock in Jacob's brand new phone number. I think you guys all probably know it by now. It's 800-345.
6789. It's easy. Just counts up. 800-345.
6789.
That's the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie. When you call Jacob, you're not bothering anyone. This is exactly why Jacob does what he does. He built the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie so regular people like you in L.A. have someone in their corner when life hits out of nowhere, Cap.
Yeah, if you were in a crash this week, here's what you should do today. Get checked out by a doctor, even if you think it's just soreness. And just a couple other pieces of advice. Take photos of your car and the scene if you can. Write down how you feel, what hurts, and how this is affecting your life. And then you lock in on that phone number,
800-345.
6789.
Put that in your phone, and here's what you shouldn't do, okay? Don't post about the accident on social media. Don't tell your insurance company you're fine if you're not. Don't accept the quick offer just to get it over with. Don't forget to lock in the number, though. 800-345.
6789.
Insurance companies want this to be fast and cheap. Jacob and Ronnie wants it to be fair and just. Cap.
That's right. That's exactly right. So look, with Jacob, no fee unless he wins. If he does not win, you do not pay. Do you understand that? So before you go into this weekend, I'm just telling you right now, you're trying to ignore the pain, the stress, make one power move for you and your family, Georgie.
Yep. Call Jacob, the chosen legal partner of the LA Rams, at 800-345.
6789.
That's 800-345.
6789.
Or visit calljacob.com.
Thank you, guys. 8:30 on a Friday. That dense fog advisory is still going on, but it's 59 degrees in the Southland.
Yeah.
Sedano, how about a little radio Tinder? A drop
Sure,
of
why
radio
not?
Tinder on a Friday, huh?
Yeah,
we'll do
sounds
that
good to me.
in 3 minutes from right now.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
Week 15 of the NFL season, and the Los Angeles Rams are back at home at SoFi Stadium with a 1:25 kickoff over the NFC Central's Detroit Lions. The Rams looking to make it 2 in a row after a big win against Arizona last week. We will get you started with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff. That gets started at 11:30 with myself, Travis Rogers, and Sua Cravens live from Cosm. Then it is all of your play-by-play action, Rams and Lions. JB Long with the play-by-play alongside Maurice Jones-Drew, and of course the Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr on the sidelines breaking it all down. And then immediately following the conclusion of Rams Lion, it is the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino with me, Sua, and Chris Morales with the people at HPC. With Friday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
And stick my hand in there, and there were all these cucarachas.
Morales here, and if you're in the market for a new ride, there's only one place to go. You know where it is, the Big Cat Felix Chevrolet. You know, the one right off the 110 in downtown LA with that classic black cat, Felix the Cat, smiling down on Figueroa. They've been serving Angelitos for over 100 years with unbeatable deals, an amazing selection, and service that treats you like family. A la familia. So whether it's a brand new Chevy or a certified pre-owned, make your next stop Felix Chevrolet. Head over to Felix Chevrolet, the Big Cat today. Ask for my guy, the GM Nicky D, and say, hey, I want to see that big cat.
Fellas, it's the season to shine, and not just from the holiday lights. Manscaped is here to keep you looking sharp for every holiday party, family photo, and mistletoe moment. The Lawnmower 5, groin and body trimmer, and the Chairman Plus face shaver deliver precision, comfort, and control worthy of Santa's nice list. I've been good and nice. Whether you're tidying up before a big night out or preparing for New Year's Eve, Manscaped has your back. And your face too, to be exact. So gift yourself with some grooming greatness this season, because looking good is the best gift of all. And now you can find Manscaped products at your local Walmart.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Hi, this is Avner Gatt, founding partner of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Avner Gatt Inc. is your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call me directly at 818-917-5256 for help navigating the complexity of your insurance claim. Now back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Good morning, guys.
8:33, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Good morning to Abner.
And good morning to the chairman of the board. That's not Sedano. Well, it is, but it's also Frank Sinatra. We lost him in 1998, but today's his birthday. Old Blue Eyes, Captain.
Love Sinatra. Still to this day. Love Sinatra. Georgie, I know you're not a Beatles fan. I'm not the biggest Beatles fan. But I'll tell you right now.
It's not that I'm not a fan. It's just like, I like a few songs, but it's not,
I understand. Not a fan. It's all right.
Not my thing.
Yeah. But I do love Sinatra, man. If you gave me an hour, 2 hours of just straight Sinatra, I'd take it all day long.
I love Sinatra, but I'm more of a Dino guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
I actually think I like Dean and Sammy Davis Jr.
I'm Sammy. Hey, man.
I feel that their songs, there's more of their songs that I love than, like all of Sinatra's songs are good. But none of them I'm like, oh, yeah, that's my song.
You know, the autumn wind doesn't do it for you?
Huh?
The summer wind?
The summer wind.
I was going to say,
not the Raiders version.
Isn't that the Raiders song?
As it came out of my mouth, I went, did I have the right season?
This is the autumn wind right here. I don't think Sinatra was doing this
The autumn wind came blowing in from across the sea.
Maybe they'll beat the Eagles.
be surprised.
Meanwhile, it is Radio Tinder time. We like to play a TV theme. One of these, you hear this one in the morning show open every morning. And Radio Tinder, we like to play a TV theme. We don't do Radio Tinder every day, but when we do, it's special. On this day, back in 1980, Magnum P.I. starring Tom Selleck with that Hawaiian shirt and that mustache.
And that red Ferrari and those short shorts.
And then that would be a spinoff to the Chippendales. Remember one of the Chippendales was dressed like him?
I don't.
Well, yeah, the two Chippendales, the Disney characters.
Oh, not like the guys who dance around in the little
One was Tom
strings?
Selleck.
They're called Chip and Dale.
Yeah, the
Dale.
Chippendale.
Okay.
Oh, Dale.
Dale,
was the
he's the silly one.
Yeah, he was the Tom Selleck one.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
other was dressed like Indiana Jones. You never noticed that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's Chip.
You're a gutless bum. Anyway.
I thought you meant another Chip and Dale.
1980. Radio Tinder, made possible by our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, home of the morning wood, the hardwood. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, guys, so I saw this story on the Am I the A-Hole Reddit forum. A girl who works in an office had a small little buffet and, like, celebratory party thrown for her with some, snacks, finger foods, desserts, whatever, because she's getting a promotion and it's her 10-year work anniversary for being at this company. So after the party, she packed up all of the food that was brought in and took it home, like in all its containers for herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person in management texted her and was like, I don't think it was management. I think it was just like a coworker that said like, hey, I want to know if you took the leftovers home because those were meant for everybody to share. They weren't just for you. And so she's like, also, I need that platter back that you took home. And so the girl who took the leftovers home was very upset because she was like, well, it was my party. I deserved it to be able to take the food home and enjoy it. So who's in the wrong here? Who's the a-hole in this situation, Cappy?
Well, I really love the way you've presented this story. The one girl was like, hey, that was for everybody, and also I want my platter back. And then you were like, wait, but it was my party, so I thought, I really feel like you've kind of given us a slant here. That is the a-hole the person who actually took all the food home?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Because it was her party, but she didn't provide all the food, right?
Correct.
So if we had a party here at the station, and
let's say we had it for Greg,
okay,
for Berg.
It's a Bergie party.
Yeah.
But we had all this food catered.
The Bergie bar mitzvah.
And then Bergie decides to take home all the extra chips.
Oh, it's mine.
It's his party.
It's the end of the day. Everyone, the workday's over. Everyone's gone. He decides to pack it all up and take it home because he wants to enjoy it. Him and Jean and Riley want to enjoy this extra food that was left over.
You know what? I say the a-hole is the person that contacted her and said, hey, that food was for everybody. Because you know what? This person cleaned it up. She took it out. She didn't leave it in the refrigerator over the weekend to get it spoiled and smell. And apparently nobody else wanted it. I'm saying the person who wanted her platter back, she's the a-hole.
Okay. George, what do you think?
I don't know. This is like a tough one. I think that you can split the difference. I think that she's entitled to the leftovers because it's her party, but it is her platter. She should give the platter back.
Right.
Platter.
Right. I mean, give her her platter back, but don't bring her any leftovers. Eat them all.
I think it's ridiculous.
I think leftovers are basically meant for whoever takes them. Like most of the time, it'll just sit around and nobody takes it. So
right. Most people don't take. To your point, right? Don't.
Yeah.
Take
So it's for everybody, but the platter does have to. come back.
More than a handful of times, I've contacted our friends at Prime Pizza for a little pizza, for everybody around here. And it hasn't been for a special occasion. It's just been like, oh, let's get some pizzas today. And I think one time Prime Pizza provided them for my birthday. The other times I've bought them. Not a company card. I've just bought them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take a pizza home. I left them for everybody. Because now we're a little unique because people come in at night and stuff. So we're here 24/7 almost.
Okay.
But
you left the pie.
Yeah.
You didn't take the leftover pie.
No.
But you could have.
Yeah, but I don't want like a pizza that everybody's been breathing on at home.
But George, didn't you once? George,
that Ireland has been touching without tongs.
But George, didn't you bring in a bunch of leftover pizza one time for one of your kids' birthday
Oh,
parties?
pizza and croquetas and Cuban sandwiches and all that stuff.
And I don't know if I'm the a-hole, but I pretty much took it all.
Yeah,
Good.
Wait a minute, you took
Yeah,
it?
he wanted it gone.
Yeah, but he brought it from his house.
Yeah, he brought it from his house. It was
Like the
leftovers.
opposite.
That's different.
Yeah, he brought it from his house. It was leftovers. It was packaged. It was in the refrigerator, and I'm like, you know what?
It
I'm
was
gonna
from
take
the
it.
day before, right?
Yeah. I took it.
And you left the sandwich in the car so it can warm up with the sun. I remember that.
Remember
Yeah.
exactly. I left the
And then
sandwich
guess what
on the
happened?
passenger
And then
seat.
you wonder why your stomach's a
Yeah,
mess.
exactly.
Right, I had to stop.
You took it all with you? That's awesome. Good for you. I didn't know that.
I had to stop in.
I'm just glad somebody took it.
I had to stop in San Juan Capistrano. So
Yeah.
if you're at the Marriott in San Juan Cap right off the 5 and the toilet was clogged, it was George's fault.
Come on, man.
You had to call a plumber in, huh?
Yeah.
All
Call
right,
Bergie.
really quick side note here, though, because you guys were talking about pizza. So you guys know Prince Street Pizza
Yeah.
downtown here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Someone was
Jorge,
just asking me about this place.
Jorge and I discovered this last week on Instagram. They're running a promotion with Disney Plus and Hulu for the 35th anniversary of Home Alone, and they're from the 10th until the 17th of December. They are putting out all their delivery boxes in Little Nero's Pizza Boxes, which is the name of the pizza shop from Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in their location in West Hollywood, it's either West Hollywood or Studio City. I have to double check. But they have like the car, like the delivery driver's car from Home Alone, and they have it all set up like retro, like it's a set from Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really wanted to order pizza and have them bring it in for our little holiday shindig on Monday, but they don't open until 11 o'clock. You think they'll open early for us so I can get some Little Nero's pizza?
Have you reached out to them yet?
No, I was going to ask if it's am I the a-hole if I ask them that?
No, I don't think you're the a-hole, but can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Because I love the idea. And by the
Yeah.
way, a pizza right now sounds good.
I want one of those boxes to keep as a souvenir.
Why don't you order it all on Sunday?
Yeah,
then
so
this-
put in the order and tell them, hey,
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, put in the order on Sunday and then have it delivered.
Yeah,
and
and
then
we'll just
bring
warm
it
it
in.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We got a toaster oven. We got a microwave.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Michigan.
Yeah,
Just don't
plus
breathe on it.
Cold
Yeah.
pizza, too.
I'm going to get a warm cheese pizza just for me, just like
Mm.
Kevin McAllister.
Mm-hmm.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I don't feel like I watched Home Alone a lot as a kid.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's
but
like
I
one of my
don't-
top 5 movies ever.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
It changed your life.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It doesn't register with me
No?
anymore.
Really?
It's a great movie, but I don't know
is,
if
but,
it changed my life. That
yeah.
seems excessive, yes.
I like all the memes that still go around social media about what did Kevin McAllister's dad do to have a house that size and
Yeah,
have
what was his job?
9
Nobody
first-class
knows.
tickets to Paris.
Yeah. And I see Macaulay Culkin around. Remember, we saw him at Rams training camp. Then you see him at Rams games all the time. You see him at Lakers games. And I look at him and I'm like, what year was
Oh,
Home
I know.
Alone?
Oh, I thought you were
35
about to say
years
something
ago.
else. I give you credit. I thought you were about to say something else.
What'd you think I was going to
I
say?
thought you were going to say you look at him and you think something, and I'm glad you didn't.
How did
I'm
he get
glad you
How did he
talking
get Mila Kunis and how did he
No,
get?
no, something else. Something else. I'm glad you pulled up the point on that one.
I didn't Marty McSorley him.
I was just going to say that.
What do you
I'm
think I
just-
was going to say?
We'll talk about it in the break.
Talk about it off the air.
Then can I talk about it on the air?
Maybe. 8:43. By the way, Manny Poveda, one of our great marketing consultants, checks in because we were talking about Chip and Dale.
Mm-hmm.
And let's play the Rescue Rangers theme as we go to break. Why not? One of the best theme songs also.
Really good themes.
Coming up next, we'll get ready for the Prize Picks Power Hour, in which we will have a little swing your sausage game.
Okay.
More getting ready for the weekend. And, yeah. Sedano, what do you want to do sports-wise next?
We should do this Joe Burrow thing real
Let's do
quick.
the Joe Burrow story. Oh, we got to talk about Prize Picks. All right. Well, let's play the Chippendale. Hold on. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Meanwhile, Sedano and Cappy, tell us about our friends at Prize Picks, please.
Listen, Prize Picks is the place to be if you want sports action in the state of California. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus, and it's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more, it's less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable. So basketball tonight, let's say. Points, rebounds, assists, or a combination thereof. You bundle a couple of players together, you can win cold, hard cash.
So I made a mistake yesterday on Prize Picks, and I've never done this before, George. So I wanted to play Baker Mayfield for more than 18 and a half yards rushing. I thought that Baker Mayfield would be running a bunch last night.
He does take off every once in a while, yeah.
So I played him for more than 18 and a half rushing yards. But then I realized, wait, hold on. I think I made a mistake. I think I wanted to play him for less than 18 and a half rushing yards. And I'm panicking because I want to take back my original play. Well, you know what Prize Picks does for you is if you make a mistake, if you said, hey, I wanted to play less, but I accidentally went more, you can self-refund is what they call it. So you can, so like I knew that I had put in the wrong play.
Okay.
And then I self-refunded. But of course, what happens when you self-refund?
You usually goes the other way.
You lose. So I went more on Baker Mayfield for 18.5 rushing yards when I originally went less, and then I self-refunded myself, and then I wound up losing. So tell the Italian stallion, your uncle, Chris.
Yeah?
I really screwed up my prize picks yesterday.
We were talking about it a lot last night because we took a 4-mile walk like at 9 p.m. I had to get some new prescriptions. By the way, you ever had a CVS scraper? I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Continue with the prize picks read.
Last part of that, though, George, real quick, is I had Kirk Cousins. How's this for a smart play? I had Kirk Cousins last night for less than 206.5 passing yards. Bro had 373 passing yards. So I was 0 for last night on my prize picks. But I'm coming
Italian
back for
stallion.
more.
Got the best of you yesterday, Cappy.
Coming back.
Yeah. All right. Well, Prize Picks. You download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, Kappy. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
All right, will Joe Burrow one day be a Los Angeles Ram? 3.5 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
It's exactly what everyone wanted. The best offers of the season during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at Ocean Subaru Fullerton, where we will donate $325 for every new vehicle purchased or leased to the charity of your choice. Take advantage of 1.9% financing for 72 months on a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium all-wheel drive.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. All buyers of vehicles will qualify. $325 donation consists of $250 from Subaru and an additional $75 from Ocean Subaru Fullerton, plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. Offers do not combine. See dealer for complete details. Expires 12/31/2025. The town loves a good highlight. But what happens after the lights go out? That's where real work starts. At Vista Paint, we're here for the ones that don't skip prep, who show up early, tape clean edges, and don't cut corners. We make the paint that covers, sticks, and gets it done. Going strong past the hype, because the best jobs don't need a filter, just the right tools. When you're working late and pushing through the weekend, you need a partner that stands with you. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. Just reliable products and local service you can trust. Vista Paint. No flash, just finish.
The roof scraper.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in all states.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
Quack, quack. I get parents telling me all the time that the kids in the car love the quack.
They're now into the quack, quack.
Listen, I am a role model for the youth of America.
Oh, we know that.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on. Back to Sedano and Kap.
All summer long, we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand.
8:49, good morning.
Two sweethearts and the summer wind.
See, the summer wind, not the autumn wind.
The autumn wind. The autumn wind came rolling in to beat the Eagles.
It's funny.
I love Sinatra.
You know what they say?
What do they say?
You know.
I don't know.
No.
You know.
You know.
What? What do they say?
What do they say?
You guys know.
You know.
The Sinatra Schwans.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, but I'd rather not know, to be honest with you.
A lot of reports out there.
Also, what was the old comedian? What was the old, really old-time comedian?
The Sinatra Schwans.
He also had a reputation.
Where are you finding these reports, by the way?
This has been talked about for decades.
Yeah, seriously.
It's everywhere. It's all over
Thankfully,
campus,
the kids
man.
are already in school at 8:40 or 8:50.
Hey, they should bring up Sinatra. Maybe not the other part, but hey.
In history class.
Hey, Cappy. We only got a couple minutes here. So, did you see this Joe Burrow stuff the other day?
I did see it. And
so, for those that are not familiar with it, we're going to play some audio. Burrow, obviously, the Bengals have had a rough season. He's had a rough career in the sense that he's been fantastic, but they can't protect him.
Right.
They have been bottom 5 in pass block win rate, which basically measures how the offensive line pass blocks. In every year of his career. Like, they are going to get him killed.
Right.
And I think he's starting to get fed up with it in Cincinnati, and he said this at his press conference the other day.
If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot, and if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? So that's the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it seemed frustrating.
There's just a lot of things going on right now.
Football related, personally?
All the above. Like you said, there's nothing. All we can do is focus week to week and try to win games. I don't think anybody's really thinking about the playoffs right now. That's within reach, but on our fingertips. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing and try to get better.
I love all the typing, all the reporters that are
frantic
there.
typing, because he's basically saying he's tired of getting his ass kicked there. Literally physically getting his ass kicked because his offensive line has been atrocious every year that he's been there.
And listen, let's not talk about playoffs, guys. We're 4-9.
Yeah.
And even if we run the table, I mean, really, what are we going to get to 8-9? Are we really going to win? Are we going to really make it into the playoffs and win the division at 8-9?
Do you know what that reminds me of a little bit?
Tell me.
Andrew Luck. Now, he's not as talented as Andrew Luck or gifted as Andrew Luck. Remember, Andrew Luck retired early because he just was tired of getting his ass kicked in front of a terrible offensive line.
Yeah, the difference, though, like you think about Justin Herbert, right? Like, the truth of the matter is the offensive line of the Chargers has been decimated by injuries. I mean, you lose your top 2 tackles, and then you go and make a trade for a first-round talent that can't really play. And yet, as much as Justin Herbert gets hit and beat up, and there are plenty of things that you can look at on the internet of still photos of how the Charger offensive line is just getting worked over and doesn't look cohesive at all. Justin Herbert, as beat up as he gets, he still finds ways to play. Joe Burrow gets hurt, and he misses a lot of time.
Right, because it's usually catastrophic injuries.
So when you know how we always talk about how LeBron says things and he's trying to send a message?
Yeah.
I almost feel like Joe Burrow was trying to send a message to the Cincinnati Bengals, which was...
You feel like he's definitely sending a message.
Well, but here's the message for me. Hey, guys, I'm young, and I'm already loaded. Like, I mean, I could stop.
But he's not that young anymore. He's 29 years old. He's going to be 30 next season.
Is that, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was 29, almost 30. I would have thought he was 26 or 27, whatever.
Nope.
But, hey, guys, I'm 29, and I don't remember exactly what kind of a contract he signed, but he signed one of those
He's got 2 more years after this one.
But do you remember how much he got paid?
He's got an out after the 2027 season.
But I'm curious to know, like, what kind of guaranteed money he got, because here's my point. Watching Joe Burrow, what was the show, Linz?
Right now, if they were to trade him or cut him or whatever, it would be way too much dead cap money. It'd be over $100 million.
What was that show with all the quarterbacks
what was
on
that
it?
one show with the guys who play in the NFL, but they play quarterback
Where
specifically?
he was so worried about bleaching his hair and what he was wearing?
But getting to know him a little bit in that way, I don't see him really retiring as early, but I do see him sending his message, which is, I'm getting killed, and I've already got all this money. I could retire. You guys could get me a better offensive line, because let's face it, we've already been to a Super Bowl, and we're the lowly Cincinnati Bengals. Or at some point, I'm getting out of here. So when Chris teased and he said, hey, could Joe Burrow eventually become the quarterback of the Rams? You figure the timeline, George, of what you were saying about when he can get out of his contract and when Matthew Stafford might be done playing. That's not a terrible.
Oh, I don't think
concept.
it's far-fetched. I would agree.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
If I'm the Rams, by the way, I would. I know they'll have 2 first-round picks this year.
Mm-hmm.
I would just keep trading one of those first-round picks and just keep accumulating more first-round picks.
Well,
for a little while until you see a quarterback like that you really want in the draft, and then go all in.
Well, here, let me ask you this question: Do you think Matthew Stafford is the quarterback of the Rams next year?
I think so.
Yes, so do I. So I would say that for all the talk we always have every offseason about Matthew Stafford and his guaranteed money and the length of his contract, we're headed down the same road. He's going to be having the same conversation in the offseason this year because Matthew Stafford, there's not one piece of evidence that says to
he's
you,
declining.
Correct.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
But if they win the Super Bowl, he'll probably retire, right?
Maybe. Well, I don't know. That would the only way he would not be the quarterback, in my opinion, is if he retires. Right.
Right. But if they don't win the Super Bowl, he'll still keep going. And by the way, even if he does win the Super Bowl, who knows how he's
He may
driven.
want to defend it.
Yeah.
Right? Although it would be smart to go out like Elway.
Yeah, go out like Elway.
Or Peyton Manning.
But Peyton Manning didn't win that Super Bowl.
No, he did not. But he did go out a champion.
The prize
This
Power
one
Hour.
is for John.
Oh, that was great. Eisen's coming up 7:10 a.m. terrestrially. The Prize Picks Power Hour begins on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. If you're listening to us this morning on the app, just say right there, we continue, sucker. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a feel-good Friday, a bucked-up Friday. It's December 12th, Cappy, and good morning.
Hey, it's Mason. The NFL is back at Cosm. Watch NFL games in shared reality at Cosm and feel the energy of game day in the Dome and in the Hall. This season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the Hall at Cosm. And if you got a ticket to the game, you get in there for free. Don't miss Cosm's signature menu. Go check it out, Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com.
John Ireland here. Are you sore? Okay, I want to tell you about my secret weapon for staying active. It's called iSpod Active. Go to that website, iSpodActive.com. ICEBOD Active.com. All one word. iSpod Active is an easier way to ice. Here's how it works. You put on these compression shirts or pants that form fits to your body with pockets that fit flexible, ice-cold gel packs. You wear it, you go on your way. No more strapping on ice bags and being immobilized. It's wearable cryotherapy. Stop worrying about what you're going to get somebody for Christmas. Go to iSpotActive.com and you're taken care of. If they don't like it for any reason, 30-day money-back guarantee. But my guess is you're not going to return it. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. Inventory is going fast. And if you use the coupon code LA710, you get 20% off till the end of the year. Get yours today. You won't be sorry at iSpotActive.com.
Hey, guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If your car is out of warranty, one major repair bill could wipe you out. Just ask Ludacris.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. Without Endurance, a worn-out timing belt could cost you $1,700. A busted transmission, that's $4,000 easy. An engine meltdown, $7,000. But if you've got Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again. With Endurance, your car's most expensive parts are covered. Plus, you pick the mechanic you trust to do the work. With Endurance, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
If your car is under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Plus, your plan includes 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country. Choose the name Ludacris trusts, Endurance. Right now, get $300 off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. For your free quote, call 800-431-8958. 800-431-8958. 800-431-8958.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap morning show.
When was the last time you guys were all in a Walmart? Let me tell you something about Walmart.
Couple months ago.
Let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something about Walmart.
When's the last time you were in a Walmart?
If your question is, where do I get blank? The answer is Walmart.
Yeah,
Walmart has freaking everything.
The Sedano and Kap morning show is on the air.
Are you serious right now?
Guys, I don't
discovered Walmart.
I don't have a Walmart nearby.
Walmart and
frankly.
Puffy, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Guys, Walmart
So
and Puffy.
wait.
Yeah.
Buy that CD there.
In this episode, Cappy discovered Walmart and discovered the whole Biggie Tupac.
Right. Did you
fight
guys know? Did you
drama.
guys know that Diddy was in the middle of Biggie and Tupac? Did you guys know this?
Yes, very
And
much
did you
so.
guys
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Did you know that Walmart literally has everything? Everything.
Yes,
I almost bought a fishing pole last night at
They've only
Walmart.
been around for like 25 years.
I don't even need a fishing pole, and I wanted to buy one last night.
You know, Sam's Club and Walmart, same thing, right?
But they don't have a lot of Walmarts at Cardiff by the Sea, guys.
No, they don't.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
Well, I'm just saying, what's more important than the morning show right now in the morning?
That
Hear
10
that,
minutes.
Chris?
That
He's a
10
morning
minutes
man.
is
Well, those
very
10
important.
minutes should be figured out how to do another way.
Okay. Well, again, we'll put that on the list.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Marcel.
Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap morning show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, Mongrels, stay tuned.
When was the last time you guys were all in a Walmart?
Do the bullhorn.
Where was that thing yesterday?
I leave it in my office. I leave it in office A, not office B.
So I
What
need to
about
get-
home office?
Yeah,
You
we
don't
got to get
like-
you
I
another.
thought it travels.
You know,
Yeah.
makes for a nice Hanukkah gift. You can get these at Walmart.
You want another bullhorn?
You get these things at Walmart, sucker.
Will you share a bullhorn with me?
Hell yeah.
Do we need a bullhorn budget?
Well, I'll have to buy that personally. I don't think
really?
we can expense bullhorns.
Can't do that? Why? It's a prop.
It's part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck on that
Critical.
one. 903,
Who do we talk
good
to?
morning. Call your buddies, the owners.
Okay.
Tell them we need a bullhorn.
In fact, I'm not calling
Do you want me to
them.
text them right now
No,
and
I'm
just
not-
see?
No, George, you have them call you.
Yeah,
No,
have
I'm
them
You
gonna
call
don't call
you.
text right
them. You find out from us, for us, do we have enough in the budget to
Here,
buy a
I'm
new
going to text
bullhorn?
them all right now.
All three of them.
Text them if they've been to Walmart.
Well, technically, specifically, you should put a fourth on there to get the
Yeah.
budget for us.
Hey, can you put
Can we
me
all
on
be
that?
on a group
yeah,
chat?
I want to be on that group chat.
Be on that group
I would
chat.
prefer
No,
not
I
to.
see.
Yeah, I would prefer not to, actually.
I want to be on it. I want to be on that thing.
Meanwhile, what was
people
I going to say?
forget.
Oh, the great Cambone, you hear him in the open every day. He blasted out the video last night on social media, on his Twitter and Instagram.
Of you guys sharing the churro?
Of us sharing the churro.
Hot.
He's
That's
a great
hot.
mongrel.
I love that
He's
guy.
always wanting, like, hey, man.
Hey, man.
You want to work out? Let's work out together.
Yeah.
Like, we'll lift. He'll spot me. He's just a good human being.
You going to spot him?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I don't have a lot of time because he lives down in San Clemente.
Yeah.
But we're going to, like,
All right.
you
So
know.
I'm writing this real quick. Sedano and Kap show memorandum.
Wait, can you also put like swing your sausage and the pie face game and like those other props on there.
Yeah, see, the problem for this Cap, so now is you're going to open up a Pandora's box that one day is going to become an issue that Bergman and I have to then deal with.
About what?
Why?
Because if you pay for the bullhorns, are we paying for Swing Your Sausage?
Well, do you want me to send this text
It's
or
an
not?
M&M's front. It's a put on.
And frankly, I would rather you don't. I'll just buy the bullhorn.
Oh,
okay, that's fine. I was willing
Are
to
you gonna-
text.
are you
What
going to
about the
reimburse
pizza?
Lindsay?
Yeah, what about the pizza?
No.
No, Chris did offer to reimburse me for the printer I bought.
Yeah.
And I bought the printer because I was so afraid of him getting mad if I couldn't print something, because sometimes we come in the morning.
So we wouldn't have another blow up?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I literally bought a printer and put it under where I sit here in the production studio, because sometimes you come in and there's no paper and you can't find the paper, or there's like a part missing and it's like you need to reload the toner correction tray, and I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So I bought a printer just for emergencies because I don't want to get blown
And
up.
I did offer to pay for it.
He did, and I said, no, it's fine. I
But
got
that
it.
was before Thanksgiving. Now, after Thanksgiving, I'm much kinder and gentler.
Oh, you are, huh?
And now that I'm downsizing from 2 offices to 1 here, this printer is going to have to work every day.
You know, I'm expanding from 1 office to 2.
No, actually, technically, you have 3, I think.
Yeah, right.
It was the third one.
Oh, well, here, you have 2.
Yeah, I got 2 offices here at 710. I do have 2 offices. I have taken them over, although I do feel a little today my office was locked.
By the way, let the record show.
Wait a minute. Which office was locked?
Office 2 was locked.
This one?
The one over there.
And I had to ask Bergie to open my office. Now, Bergie, how come I don't have a key to my office?
Why was it locked?
Someone must have locked it at some point.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Me and Bergie
Does
thought somebody
Bergie
was
have
sleeping
the
in there.
skeleton
I
key?
do.
The
I do have
master
the.
key?
I have the master key. It's right
Can I
here.
get one of those?
I'll show you. No,
Why not?
but
No, it's kind of like the Lakers don't want to put you on the.
Let me give you a
they
little
don't want
comms.
to put
Let
you
me give
on
you a
like
little-
the Lakers mailing list or
Let
whatever.
me give you a little secret.
Yeah.
If you open up the desk drawer in front of that office,
Right.
there's all the master keys.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take them. Get them.
Okay, go ahead.
Get some new ones.
Make
made.
some
what,
copies.
what are you doing, Chris? Why are you
Hand them out,
giving him that much
hand them out
power?
on the street. Just like Mason was handing out Starbucks cards to everybody, like he was feeding the paupers. Like, hey, you want a Starbucks card? Hey, you want a Starbucks
Yeah,
card?
George, did you get one?
No.
Wait, Mason gave everybody around here
Not,
Starbucks?
no, not everyone.
Not everyone. So here's the bit.
Who did not get one?
You didn't get one, Cap?
He
No, I
didn't
did
get.
not.
So here's the bit.
I did not get. You got one, Jorge?
I got one.
Yeah, I got it right
Wait,
here.
you got
one?
boys in
Yeah.
the back?
So-
Look, John got one.
I
Parker got one.
I got one too.
So here's the
I
thing.
did not get one.
How
I got the
much?
first one.
I don't know. I haven't taken
How
it
much is
downstairs.
on
yet.
it, Parker or John? Like, show us $10.
$10?
$10.
Okay, that's one coffee. That's nice. That's
No,
generous.
it's very
Two
nice.
coffees, really.
One and a half for what I drink. But that's great. That was very nice.
So
of him.
here's the thing,
Go ahead.
and I love Mace for doing it.
Mhm.
I just think that, like, Sliwa used to give everybody a gift, and he would have a handwritten note. I think
Oh,
you
that's
could
very
take the
nice.
time for a handwritten note. But nevertheless,
Mhm.
on Lit on Tuesday,
Mhm.
he leaves the studio.
Okay.
DeMarco, Travis, and I are about to begin in that room, the room you're in right now.
Mhm.
He comes back, and I go, what happened? You forget your phone? He goes, no. And he kind of like he's paying off the mob. He's like giving, he's like,
Slanging.
here you go, here you go.
Here you go.
And then he gives me one, and he looks at me. And here's the thing. He sends Bergie and I and a few others separate gifts.
Yeah, they're very nice.
So he had asked the
Thanks a
night
lot.
before. He was confirming my home address.
Mhm.
So we had just talked about this, and I looked at him to say, like, you don't need to give me this. And I just said, thanks, Mace. And he's like, oh, yeah. Here, you need a gift card? You need a gift card? He's got this whole thing.
So how many gift cards do you think he gave out here? You think he went out down and bought $200 worth of gift cards? He gave $20 or 20 people $10 gift cards?
At least.
Probably, at least.
Wait, did he give one to DeMarco and Travis?
Yes.
He did.
Yes. And
Sweet.
so yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Well, they must not be on his big Christmas list then.
Well, I only think a few of us are on the
Like
big
what?
Christmas
What does
list.
he send when he sends something to your house? Give
Like
me an
last
example.
year was a bottle of Dom Perignon and
Come on,
some
really?
like
That was
whole
2 years
basket
ago.
of
Yeah,
stuff.
the basket. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the basket.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
well,
very
Cappy
thoughtful.
didn't get either. He's not on the big list, and he didn't get a card.
No, I'm
Neither
on
did
the-
George.
I'm on neither
I'm
list.
just surprised, Chris, you got a card and
But
the
he
big basket.
later told me he did it by accident.
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't want to leave me out
Aw,
in
Felt
front of
bad.
them, but he also didn't want to
Ah.
explain that I get a different gift.
gotcha.
So it was like he was caught in a conundrum, and I could see his brain short-circuiting, as I try to say, short-circuiting.
Yeah.
I'm short-circuiting.
Mhm.
They're like, what should I do? Well, here's a gift card.
Let me ask you guys this question. Has anybody thus far, because I've already made my point that I've not bought a gift for anyone as of yet. Not anybody here at work, none of my kids, not my girlfriend. I've literally not bought
Well,
one
you
gift.
should get a gift for Lindsay and Jorge.
Okay.
Your producer.
Let me ask.
Yes.
Let me ask.
I was
you this.
actually. I think what we should do, Cappy. Would you want to do like? How about we do like a Top Golf event or something?
I
Oh,
love
that'd be
Top
Or like
Golf.
just the show unit.
Oh,
That
that
would be
sounds
fun.
lovely.
They
Let's do
just
that.
they
That's a good
just
idea.
had it at Dodger Stadium. That's cool.
What they had the.
It's not there. It's not there anymore.
The
They should
9
hurry
holes
soon
at Dodger
because
Stadium.
they're going out of business soon.
Top Golf.
Yeah.
They're not doing well at all.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
merged
Callaway
with.
just sold them off.
Yeah.
How about we go driving like the Lakers did? Huh?
Oh, that's a good idea, George.
No,
Why
that
don't
was
you-
Yeah, I don't think I can afford
that was
this
like
portion.
$5
George, I don't
grand
think you and I can.
Take us,
per
George.
person per hour.
Take us, George.
No,
Yeah.
K1, the little indoor
Oh,
cart.
I love K1.
K1
That's
is
so
dope.
fun. I do love that.
Top golf would be good.
So I've not bought a gift for
great.
anybody yet in my life, and I always procrastinate. And then what
Yeah,
happens
you did.
is
You bought one for yourself.
Which-
Remember?
what did I buy?
The AirPods that you
Oh,
told
yeah,
your
yeah.
daughter.
You gifted
True.
it for Hanukkah.
True. I also, to be honest with you, Lindsay, I did buy another pair of my favorite Cozy Earth pants. I bought another pair of those recently. And
By the way, I still haven't found another reason to wear the olive ones. I wore them that one time.
yeah,
It's just not a good color.
you don't
for
like
me.
the color, huh?
The olive?
Yeah, I don't have the olive.
I need more of the black.
That's what
and
I did.
less of the olive.
I bought a second pair of the black ones. But then I also re-upped my membership for F45. So I guess I also bought that for myself, okay? So I guess I've bought a couple of things for myself, but I've not bought a gift for anybody in my spectrum. Nobody has yet received a gift. And I haven't even purchased any gifts yet, which means I'm going to wait until the last minute, and it means I'm going to pay more. I didn't take advantage of all these great sales. But here's my question for everybody. Has anybody yet received, other than the Mason $10 gift card, has anybody yet received anything? Like in the mail, somebody sent
No,
you
but
a
I'm
gift?
also I'm not a gift I don't care for any gifts. Like you don't need to get me anything.
I'm with Sedano. I don't like.
Yeah,
getting
I'm
stuff.
good. I don't need
Don't-
anything.
don't
I'm
get me
totally
anything.
fine.
Okay, yesterday
George, you're a
Like,
hard
don't waste your
person-
money on me,
You're
for real.
a hard person to shop for.
Okay.
Like to pick out a gift for, don't you guys
Why? I
think?
mean, he's got
Of
good
everyone.
skin cream is easy for him.
Yeah, but
I mean, look,
No
you know,
skin cream.
You know,
George is also a very like if he
No
wants it, he's
skin
gonna
cream.
get
As
it.
a matter of fact,
you
just
know?
a little facial wash, Cappy. Every
get him some
morning. That's
facial
it.
wash. What's your preferred brand of facial wash?
I don't know, whatever my wife buys.
You'll have a year's supply of Cetaphil or whatever it's called. You know,
Cetaphil.
That's what it is. Cetaphil. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
That's
yeah.
what. All right, listen to me. I received a gift yesterday, and I
Was it from Mason?
no, it was not.
Did it have beads?
It did not. Oh, that's a very legitimate question. Okay. So there's a box comes to my house yesterday, and I see that it's from this company. I don't know what it's called, something Farms, you know? And I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. So I go to open it up. I open up the box, and inside the box is another box, and the box is a big styrofoam box, right? So it took me a long time to uncut the tape from the box.
Wait, hang on a minute. I have to play something.
So here we go again.
Right. So now I open up the box and then I take out the styrofoam box. And then I cut the tape off all the styrofoam box, and inside the box is the gift. What would somebody send that's double boxed and in styrofoam?
Steaks.
Very close, Bergie. You ready? Now, this was a great, great gift.
Farms, if it's something farms.
Right.
Some sausage.
You ready for this?
What?
It was 4 1-pound burgers, not shaped as a burger, but the meat, and it actually had a tag on it, and it was called like Cappy's Burgers or something like that. And it was like, 50% beef and 25% pork and 25% whatever. And it came from this farm, whatever it's called, and then they named it for me, and then they sent it on ice to me. And then I took it out and I immediately put it in the freezer. But the beauty of the gift was I thought of it. I was like, this is such a time-consuming, thoughtful, and probably expensive kind of a gift. But the fact that they sent food, but they named it for me specifically, I thought that was like one of the most creative things ever. But I do question how the hell much it must have cost.
Do you know who sent it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, and I thanked him. I said, hey, man, you're just too... Hey, man.
Thanks for
man.
sending. Hey, man.
You're too much, and thanks for the burgers, bro.
Thanks for sending meat.
Yeah, but, like...
Who got me meat last year?
I did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What kind of meat?
Omaha Steaks.
What'd she get you?
Omaha Steaks.
No, I know, but like... no, but I mean, how much? How much?
It was a lot
One
of
more time.
steak.
What'd she get you?
It was a lot of steak because that was back when he had to watch his sodium intake or something.
No,
right?
that was before it
Oh,
all
you're right. It
happened.
was before. But you eat a lot of meat.
Not anymore.
You
but-
did.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
Did
I'm
you
a guy.
cook them all? Did you?
Yeah,
use them all?
yeah, yeah. I'm a guy who likes the meat in the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's very good for you.
So
Now I just go leaner meat.
that is a great gift. This I'm trying to remember the name of this farm that this guy sent me.
Must have really meant a lot to you.
Flannery Farms, maybe. Flannery Farms.
I think
and
we should do
Flannery
2 more
beef?
minutes on the story.
Well, I'm just saying.
Boone's Farm?
I don't think it was Boone's Farm. No, I don't think so. It's a very creative gift. So if anybody has any creative gift ideas, I will take them because that was very creative. And I have no idea. Lindsay, was the Omaha steak an expensive proposition last year?
I don't know what you mean by expensive.
Well, how many steaks was it?
It was a lot. I got
A lot?
I just got like, they have packages, you get like the sampler or the fillets or the whatever. I don't know.
All right.
Here's the worst part. I've had 2 gifts in mind for 2 people, and I was really excited about it. Like, oh, this is going to be good. And then both gifts got foiled because I would have conversations with them and realize, oh, they already had that. And now it's like, what do I do now? So one of the people, I told them what I was going to get them, and now that I'm not going to. And they just kind of looked at me like, why are you telling me? And go get me something else then.
Was it Steph?
No.
Okay.
All right, I just found these guys. FlanneryBeef.com. I just found them. I don't know how I don't know how my buddy did it. I don't know how he created, and I'm sure he didn't do it.
Well,
but
how much is the burger pack? Look it up. Since we're
I'm
doing this
looking.
story for so long, you might as well complete it.
I'm trying to figure it
Put
out.
a bow on this thing.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to figure the whole thing
What's
out.
it called? Flannery
I mean, do
Beef?
we want to do the Top Golf thing? Because I'll do it.
You will?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'll be the Christmas gift. We
So
could
what
do
is
a
the
fun
invite,
team
though?
event?
Does it involve Parker and the social team, too?
Yes, of course.
Because I think it should.
Yes.
But no JT the Brick.
What about Anthony Jack since he's like...
No, he's
Sexy
out.
Jexy?
No,
No
he's
Sexy
out.
Jexy?
Okay.
He's out.
I was just curious because with the group text.
Let's see. I'm seeing 16-ounce burgers here for $22.
A burger?
Yeah, 16 ounces.
Per burger? That's a lot.
Well, I mean, I think this was pretty fancy stuff. So if he sent me 4 of them, that's $88 plus shipping and handling. And plus, I don't know if they do the customization thing, you know. Wait, I just found a cheaper one, 16 ounces for $18.
Why didn't he send you some of these sausages?
That would have been a good idea.
Italian with black olives and wine pork. Sounds like a nice sausage.
You know, maybe.
By the way, we will be playing Swing Your Sausage in minutes here on the Prize Picks Power Hour. The Prize Picks Power Hour. Let me get the billboard here.
Mm-hmm.
While we look up these burgers. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Like I said, we'll play Swing Your Sausage. The Wacky Wednesday bit moves to Friday because Cappy's here in studio.
Just to finish this off real quick, can I ask a question? Did you eat all those Omaha steaks?
Yeah.
You did?
Well, it was like burgers and steaks. And yeah.
Because I'm just wondering, like, if you send somebody something like this, do they actually eat it or you're wasting your money?
Well, why
no,
wouldn't you?
somebody sent me, like, I got crab legs one time from someone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Like that. Because when you buy stuff from places like that, it's like the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know?
mean, there's a bit just waiting to say Cappy once got crab legs, but without one of them, and I'm just going to let it be.
And you would be true. You would be right. You know?
Meanwhile, I don't have a segue.
You didn't have a segue.
Oh, maybe we'd get to sports.
We are going to get back to sports.
Oh, wait. Did Max Kellerman try to trade LeBron to the Knicks?
He did.
By the way, and I love Max as much as anyone else, but you guys thought Max really liked the Lakers. Max, I don't care what he tells you. He's a Knicks fan at heart.
Oh, yeah, he
okay?
is.
He's a Knicks fan at heart. He fooled you guys into thinking he liked the Lakers because the Knicks were so bad that he felt like, I'm here. I might as well root for the Lakers because the Knicks stink. He fooled you. He's trying to trade LeBron to the Knicks, okay, in this episode with Rich Paul.
All right. Well,
we have the audio.
We have sound, yes.
Is LeBron realistically a guy who could not be on the Lakers at the end of this year?
No.
He will be on the Lakers at the end of this year.
Yeah, where's he going to go?
I mean, New York comes to mind.
That's wishful thinking,
if they
Max.
can't,
You're from New York.
The Knicks would love Giannis, right, or someone like that, but the price tag for a 100-year-old guy making $50 million a year is a lot lower. You know, I don't think the Knicks can win a championship as currently constructed
Does LeBron
either.
make the
because
Knicks
Brunson's
better?
too small.
Yes.
Yeah,
he would, of course. But 29 other teams would say the same thing.
So here he goes into a little more detail about this trade.
If the Knicks can't land a guy like Giannis, which let's see them do it, it's hard to do.
Very hard to do.
And they'd have to give up so much to get Giannis. And you can give up less and get LeBron, who really the Knicks just got to strike while the iron's hot, right? Is there anyone in the East so good that if you took, I don't know, just say OG or it could be Towns off the Knicks and drop LeBron on, that the Knicks would be overmatched against anyone in the East?
No, that makes the Knicks extremely, extremely strong. But
this is what I'm saying.
But first of all, he has a no trade clause, so he would have to agree to that.
New York.
I mean, listen, he definitely makes them better. I will give you that.
If he could stay
healthy. I
healthy.
don't really play fantasy basketball,
right?
But
I do.
He definitely makes them better.
All right.
But he said no chance, so I mean, there's that. But my point is this: Max is trying to trade LeBron to the Knicks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, Max was here for I don't know how many years. He and Marcellus were on the air here, and Marcellus was a Clipper fan, right? And so Max probably just,
So wait a minute.
Well, no, the Knicks were terrible
Okay.
when he was in L.A. So he's like, and I've heard him say this. He's like, he's like a recovering Knicks fan. You know what I mean? Like they've put him through so much trauma that he felt like, oh my God, this is so much easier to be a Lakers fan. I'm going to enjoy this. And then, but at the end of the day, he's still a Knicks fan. Like he's admitted.
Rich
such.
Paul's his co-host on this show, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they do no show prep. They didn't know that Rich Paul. We just believe didn't know that question was coming.
I would say if I had to take a guess, especially based on listening to a lot of Max's podcasts since he's reemerged from hibernation, I would think that they're highly prepared for everything that they're going to talk
Right,
about.
but what is your point?
Well, LeBron will be a Knick soon because he wants to be a Knick.
No, he
meaning that Max is setting up Rich Paul to say no,
So
only to have it become
like
yes.
the zero chance part of it just doesn't. I mean, again, you guys are doing the same thing you did the other day
What are we doing?
when he made the comments he made about the Lakers not being good enough, and then you made it something else. And what ended up happening was we saw a very easy example of him being right the next day, basically.
And LeBron being old, but nevertheless.
I mean, LeBron being old still had whatever it was, 20 points and 15 rebounds.
Yeah, but they need more than that. I mean, we
do
know
they?
that.
They've
as a
got
team.
the team is supposed to run through Luka. If you want the team to run through Luka, LeBron can't get you 30 points if he's got the ball in his hands.
I mean,
all the
after
time.
Sunday night's performance against Philly, I made the joke in our group chat, oh, how many days is he going to take off now? Well, he essentially did on Wednesday night. Because
what do you mean he did on Wednesday night?
Because
He's got 20 and 15 and
because
5
he's not
assists.
able to do more, which they need for
Because
them to win.
the ball is in Luka Doncic's hands. Do you
there
understand the
we
game
go.
of basketball?
Now
Do
we
you?
got to it.
Do you? Do you
Now we
understand?
got to
Do you
it.
understand the game of basketball?
I
yes
guess
or
I
no?
don't.
Apparently not.
Clearly not. By the way, you were asleep during that
And you know
game.
what I don't understand is
No,
that
but you
how
have admitted
LeBron
that you were asleep
and
during the
JJ
game.
also did a podcast, and they never spoke about a head coaching job. Never. I didn't understand
okay,
that part
but
either.
what is okay? Why are you comparing?
Because I'm saying that Rich Paul
Let me ask you a
and
question.
Max, this didn't
Let
just
me ask
happen.
you a question. Why are you comparing apples to like plums?
Because
not
Rich
even
is
like apples to
LeBron's
oranges
agent.
here.
That's why.
But what does one thing have to do with the other? You don't. He's literally telling you zero chance. He is right. He has a no trade clause. The Knicks also have no assets to give up for LeBron. None.
Okay. So
You
if
see,
one
you
day it
don't know
just
anything about
happens,
basketball,
I'm
man.
gonna. It's just random, right?
You were asleep during the game and you're
bro.
ripping him.
Come
And
on,
I watched
man.
the
Wake
game when I
up.
woke up.
Come on, wake up, bro. Seriously, you don't know anything about
Yeah,
basketball.
I know.
And get him,
I don't know
George.
anything.
Get
Yeah.
him. He don't know nothing about no
Well,
ball.
my point is this: like the guy had 20 points and 15 rebounds.
Not good enough
and he's
for
had
you?
a bad game.
Come on,
Well, it's
horrible.
not. It's not good enough to win.
What?
Get him, George.
You
Get
know
him.
what's not good enough to win?
Get
Luka Doncic arguing with the referee and the Spurs running back and scoring in transition 17,000
So maybe they
times.
shouldn't have gone Luka. They should have just kept AD and LeBron, and maybe
I'm
Russell.
not saying they should
maybe
have
they
done-
should have gotten Russell Westbrook too.
Listen,
good
Luka
idea.
Doncic is a building block for a championship level team. What the team needs is better players around Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves.
Okay.
God, if you knew
But you're
anything
going to
about-
sit here and blame LeBron because it's low hanging fruit.
Right.
Because you want the
Right.
half the mongrels who will agree with you because they hate LeBron because he's not Kobe
Tell him,
to
George.
sit there and go, yeah, LeBron stinks, boo hoo. He's
I
not
think
a
they
real
hate
Laker."
LeBron because they want to win championships, and LeBron's only won one. That's why they hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron as a Laker.
But is it his fault they've only won one?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
What?
1,000%.
Yeah.
It's not well, first of all, the year after they had terrible luck. I mean, he got hurt and AD got hurt. There's nothing you can do about that. He never really gets I mean, at that stage of his career, that was like the first real significant time he'd missed time when he arrived here with the Lakers, basically. And so they had bad luck there. And then they traded away all the good players that were on that team for Russell Westbrook.
Whose idea was that?
Yeah, whose idea was that?
And whose gun was to the GM's head to pull the trigger on that?
LeBron's?
Oh, get the hell out of
Who
here.
are we talking? There was
You're
a right
so
answer?
full of crap. Again, this is so easy. You guys, again, it's all low-hanging
No, it's Morales.
fruit for
It's
you
not me.
two.
No, I'm on your side. It's Morales.
No.
Get him, George.
You
Get
too.
him.
You've
Get
bunched
him.
yourself into it
Oh,
now.
me
You
too?
boxed yourself into it.
Wait, now I'm in?
You're in.
Oh, I'm in.
You're in.
Oh, all right. I'll be in. See, this is why Morales is not in our ball knowers group chat.
I am in the group chat.
Because you don't
though.
know nothing about no ball.
I don't know why he is, but he
Yeah,
is.
you shouldn't be in. You should be kicked out.
No,
I think.
it really. If you pray at the base of LeBron and say, "Hey, you all know you're all knowing LeBron, and nothing has to do with anything," then you can be in the ball knowers chat.
Well,
No,
are you
bro.
in it?
No, bro.
The reality is this. You don't know basketball if you think that 20-15 is not a good game.
It's not good enough to win, is what I said.
Bro, it's not good enough to win because the rest of the team sucked other than LeBron, Austin, and Luka.
And hence why his manager or his agent says that on a podcast.
Correct.
And
which, by the way, you said was not. It was him doing some sort of nefarious thing, behind the scenes. And Cappy agreed with you, and so did Greg, for that matter.
Get him, Bergie.
I didn't say
Bergie, get in here.
anything
Now you're taking strays.
I agree with a lot of
the
the things about that. It's all planned, but also I did not say anything about
you
this
guys
one.
all said that Rich Paul said what he said about the team because they're mad they don't have control.
Oh, yeah, no,
and
that's
then
true.
Literally,
that is right.
That's right.
We agree.
Literally a day later, we see he's 100% right, and the only person in our group text. Lindsay didn't comment because she was definitely sleeping. But was Parker Bell who said Rich Paul was right.
I don't know. I've heard two things can be true at once.
And you also said
Who
that
said
there's
that?
no way that
A lot of
Rich
people say
and remember your point, Rich and LeBron don't agree on that statement. And I don't believe that is even fathomable, that they are not talking about what Rich is going to say on these things.
You don't think LeBron wrote
Wait,
the
you think
podcast before
LeBron
they
is
went on?
wait a second.
LeBron's the producer.
So
LeBron is
think
producing the
LeBron
podcast.
is producing
yes,
the
I do.
content?
I
Are
believe
you
that.
out of your
I don't
freaking
believe that.
mind?
Come on,
No,
stay on
did
my
I
What
side,
kind of a
Bergie.
mental midget are you?
Wow.
Hold on.
Mental
So-
midget.
Oh, mental
No,
midget.
no. So
Okay.
I'm supposed to believe,
Yeah,
and
go
I
ahead.
didn't say
You
producing.
think LeBron has time to go, hey, Rich, let me see your rundown with
No,
Max
is that what I
Kellerman?
said?
No, what he does is he emails the rundown to Rich.
No, is that what I said?
It's on a
on,
Google
man.
Doc.
Is that what I said?
I mean, you sound utterly ridiculous.
No, you sound like a LeBron apologist when you
No,
continue
you
to
sound
make
like
up
a
things that I
freaking
don't say.
idiot is
no,
what
so
you
do
sound
you.
like.
George.
Because
Get
you're
him.
You
saying things
sound
I
like
didn't
a
say.
moron.
Get him,
What I
Chris.
said
think
was, do
LeBron-
you think
first of all,
LeBron talks to his agent
Get him.
about what goes on that show?
No, you know what, Chris? He doesn't talk to him about what he's going to do on a freaking stupid podcast.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that LeBron used to talk to Rich Paul about what he was going to do on his and JJ's podcast?
I think LeBron and JJ talked about whatever they wanted to talk about.
But they never talked about LeBron and JJ
no,
being
I
on the
don't
same
know
team.
if that's the case or not, Chris. Why are you conflating two things?
Why are
Stick
you
to
putting things
no,
in
no,
my
no,
mouth?
But this is what you do. This is what you do because this proves you don't know crap.
You don't know
I
nothing.
don't know
You don't know
because you're
nothing.
trying to create.
Nothing.
You're trying to create some sort of correlation between JJ and LeBron when we're not talking about JJ and LeBron right now. We're talking about Rich Paul and LeBron. And if you
Is
think
Rich Paul LeBron's agent or no?
Yes, Chris,
Okay.
but he's also the agent for like 50 other guys in the NBA, including multiple guys who have championship aspirations. So what I would say to you is this. If you think that LeBron James, who's literally been trying to come back from probably the longest stint he's had out, and trying to get up to speed on trying to fit in with Luka Doncic being the guy, okay, and having to make sure that works properly. If you think he has time to literally go down a checklist and go, hey, Rich, why don't you text me what you and Max are
Is
going to
that
talk
what I
about?
said?
You're a
Is that
buffoon.
what I said?
You're
Is that
a
what I said?
buffoon if you think
is
that's
what you
Is that
are,
what I
a
said?
buffoon. That's what he said. He said buffoon.
Is that what I said, though?
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's exactly what you're
Actually,
implying.
That's not what I said.
That's what you're implying.
That's not what I'm implying. I said, do you think they ever chat about what goes on the show?
Get him, Morales.
No.
Get him.
You
I
don't
don't
thi-
think
so
they
you don't
can-
believe
I
they
don't
ever
think
chat
one-
about it?
I don't think he has. You think LeBron has time to worry
Yeah,
about
he does.
freaking what Rich is saying
Oh,
to
yeah.
Max
He
on a
got that time.
podcast?
Yeah, he got that time.
I think that he might.
He got
yeah.
that time. Tell him,
God,
Chris.
you're,
Tell him.
you're
I mean, he has a
Let
lot
me
of
ask you a
time to
question,
tweet
Chris.
and
Let's
to
put this
post
in
things on
terms that you
Instagram.
would understand.
Yeah,
okay?
Dumb it down, George.
No, it's not dumbing it down. It's
Oh.
making it
For the mental
relatable.
midget.
Yeah, he did call me a mental midget.
Dumb it
but-
down for the mental midget. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Ask him.
Lindsay brought up a point earlier. Okay,
What'd
that she
she say?
had to buy a printer because she didn't want to bother you with more minutia.
Right.
Okay. Should you be worrying about a printer in the office?
You should be worrying.
I mean, I
about
worry
that.
about a printer in the office every day.
Yeah, you
No,
should
no,
be.
I have
but
to print
should
stuff.
you be?
You
Is
should
my
be.
question.
Yeah, I think you should be.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, I do. It's part
Okay,
of it's
but
part of our
no,
world.
no.
Yeah.
Answer my question.
Yeah.
Should you be?
Yeah. What do you
Well,
think?
no, but in an
No, you
ideal
should.
Okay,
world,
that's
I
it.
should be.
Thank
No,
you.
you should be.
Thank you.
You should.
That's my point.
But if
This
my,
is the
so let me
equivalent.
give you a different point. If my
Rich-
agent was in
Rich-
charge of the
Rich and
printers, I think I'd be worried about it.
Rich and Max's podcast, okay, is not. LeBron has no time to be worrying about Rich and LeBron's podcast. And even the implication that he would actually sit there and be, hey, Rich, what are you going to talk about on your podcast? He's got his own damn podcast to worry about with Steve Nash.
You're
You think he's
missing-
worried about what Rich is
A lot of
talking about?
podcasts
You're
that
missing an
nobody-
important
A lot
point.
of podcasts everybody's doing that
Right.
nobody cares about.
You're missing an important point. You know, if LeBron's got time to do the podcast with Steve Nash,
Right.
here's a secondary question. George, do you think that LeBron has listened to the Rich and Max podcast.
I think LeBron has seen whatever clips are out there. I don't think LeBron has actually taken the time to listen to their podcast.
Oh, so he has time to watch the clips, though.
But he doesn't have time to listen to the whole thing.
No.
Sure, because everybody sees the clips
Or to
when you
talk to
open
his
your
agent
social
about them.
media.
He doesn't have time to talk to his agent about them.
Well, they don't really talk about these
They
kinds
don't
of
talk
things.
about these
Right,
things,
right.
yeah.
They don't talk about this. You are a buffoon. You know that?
I know, and
You
a
don't-
mental midget.
And you don't
Chris,
know
do you
ball.
think I talk to my agent about what a mental midget you are every day?
I mean, you tell me a lot about what you talk to your agent about, and I would think
But I
that
don't
maybe.
even. I haven't talked to my agent in a month.
Okay. But is your agent doing a podcast about the business?
No, but my agent, you make it seem like these people talk to their agents every day.
If
Cappy,
your
when was the last time you talked to Joe Emerald?
Well, that was probably yesterday.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, yesterday. I talk to him every day, you know.
No,
Well,
you
let me
don't.
ask you a question. If your agent was doing a podcast about the sports entertainment business,
Yeah.
would you listen to it?
Not if I don't have time.
No, man. He's
But what if it was
terrible.
about you?
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead,
okay?
tell him. Tell him.
I have the only thing I have time, and I'm not as busy as an NBA player. Okay, the only time I have to listen to anything right now that isn't this show that I'm doing at the moment, okay, or any other studio show that I'm doing at the moment, is whatever the next game is. Like focusing on whatever I got to do next for the next event that I've got to be at. I got no other time for anything else.
Well, LeBron has
and
time.
I don't even listen to leisurely podcasts. The fact I actually got a chance to watch the Eddie Murphy documentary.
Eddie Murphy
is insane. So I have, and he has way less time than I do to sit here and actually go down. Hey, Rich, what are you going to talk about with Max?
No, he's got to talk to
It's
Steve
just
Nash about the
preposterous.
podcast he does with Steve
You're
Nash.
an imbecile if
Oh,
you
now I'm
think
an
that's
Imbecile,
Mental-
buffoon,
mental midget.
and mental midget. And George, I want more insults. I want more name
Well,
calling.
you know what? He deserves them because this is what he does to everybody else.
This is what he does. This is what he does.
But again, I don't care because it's laughable that you continue to say that none of these things can connect, which is fine.
God, you are a bad
you
guy.
really,
You're just a
you really
bad
are
guy.
dense.
You're getting now,
Not
and you're
dense.
dense. I want to keep a running list.
Let's get a list
Let's
together.
get a list. He's a buffoon. He's a mental midget.
Dense.
And an imbecile.
And imbecile.
Yeah. No, not imbecile. Imbecile.
Oh, imbecile.
Which is way worse.
By the way,
than just an imbecile.
By the way, I feel like an apple and a plum are pretty close to each other.
You think as far as fruits go?
No way,
Like an
dude.
apple
Are
and
you
an orange
serious?
are
As a
complete
matter of
opposite.
fact,
You can bite right into an apple. You can bite right
but
into a
here's the
plum. You can
difference.
pull it
When
off
you
the
eat
tree.
An apple, when you eat an apple,
Yes.
doctors will tell you if you're Cappy and you have a little loose situation going on there.
Loose stool,
Loose
huh?
stool.
Right.
Yeah. You eat apples, bananas to harden yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Like in that sense, but I
Lindsay,
think
plums, on
like,
the contrary, will get you back to loose if you need it. If you're
really?
a little constrained.
okay, in that sense, sure. But you pull them off the tree, you bite right into them. They're similar fruits.
Yeah, but one is a hard fruit. One is more plush.
Lindsay,
I have
Like an
often-
orange is so different. Though.
I have often referred to Sedano as my agent.
Yep.
So if
Fire
Sedano
him.
was doing a
Fire
podcast
him.
about
You
my
com-
deal,
you also complained that we
would
don't
never
talk
talk
as
about
much
it.
as we used to.
Fire him.
We would
Fire
never
him as
talk
an
about
agent.
it.
Lindsay, I got the same problem Chewy's got. Loose stool.
I should have left 10 minutes ago.
Why?
But
Where are you going?
He's got
I
to talk
have
to
to
his
go
agent.
do a pre-tape, and I'm late already.
I don't want you to leave.
Hey, really quick, just so you guys know, Rosa She, the Rose family, is like the name of the fruits that apples and plums both come from. They do come from the same
Do
family.
they have a podcast or
They might.
they might?
Who's the
Meanwhile,
plums agent?
Sedano's got to go. It's a feel-good Friday.
He's
and-
going to leave us on that?
Yeah, I think it's a good place to leave.
I think
And
you're
by the way,
left.
half of the best of is done for tomorrow now.
Well, and here's the thing. Every mongrel that hates Chris loved the last 10 minutes.
But every mongrel that hates LeBron probably loved the last 10 minutes too.
Well, then if they hate you and LeBron, they're clearly
Wow.
conflicted right now.
Yeah.
Well, listen, again, buffoon,
Imbecile.
imbecile,
Imbecile.
mental midget,
And dense.
And dense.
dense. Right. There's got to be more,
Was
George.
that my Christmas gift or is there
There's
something
got to
else
be
coming?
more.
Meanwhile, talk
You're
about
the
our
only
friends.
one that's not going to be invited to Top Golf. How about
Oh,
that?
no.
Wow.
What am I going to do? You mean I get a day off from all you people?
No,
Please.
you're coming. No, you're coming.
Please.
Your punishment is your
Please,
gift.
please.
No, you are coming.
Hashtag Menos Morales.
Menos.
I like to break down the apples and the plums a little bit
No,
more.
that was really good.
What
Good
kind
fruit
of apple,
breakdown.
though? What kind of apple?
Excellent. Bergman has had such great timing, better timing than even the hosts right now. It feels.
I'm not sure, Greg.
Me neither.
Good job.
Let's talk
Greg.
about our friends at Prize Picks.
Thank you.
Cappy.
Let's do it. It is the Prize Picks Power Hour, and I want to encourage everybody to download the Prize Picks app. Use our code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 in lineups immediately. Now, I always talk about the new things that are happening on Prize Picks. For example, if you look at the bottom right corner of your app, it says profile. That's how you can go about following me. Then I can follow you so you can see my Prize Picks. I can see your Prize Picks. Here's something that's brand new, and I've just started to see this on Prize Picks. if I want to play a game like the Rams are playing this weekend against the Lions, I can't play the line per se, but what I can do is pick the winner, and based on the line, that would determine how much I might win. So I might say the Rams are 5.5-point favorites, and if I play the Rams, I might make 1.33 times my money. But if I took the Lions, I might make 3.52 times my money. You can actually play team versus team now. So there's always updates coming on the Prize Picks app. Download it. Use the code KAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 in lineups instantly. Prize Picks. It's so good to be right.
You know, how that all went down is kind of like how the war with JT and I started.
Did you bring him on his own show to berate him now? Is that what you did? You're a bad guy.
9:35, Sam Boney, Sam Patesh from the ESPN LA. He's our ESPN LA Kings insider. He was also at JT the Brick's 60th birthday. I think JT's still asleep from that thing. We will talk to Sam Boney in just a few minutes. We're back in 90 seconds. It's Sedano and Kap. Prize Picks Power Hour, Jack.
Rams fans, it's your boy Sua Cravens. Pechanga Resort and Casino, the official tribal casino of the Los Angeles Rams, is throwing an epic watch party Thursday, December 18th at Kelsey's inside Pechanga as the Rams take on the Seahawks. Show your Rams love and come out and enjoy food and drink specials and score big with awesome prizes. Like a VIP sports experience inside the ESPN LA suite or playing a golf foursome with me at Journey at Pechanga. It's free to join, but spots are limited. Lock in yours now at ESPNLA.com. That's Thursday, December 18th.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
I really want to play that sausage game. I like swing your sausage. That's like my kind of game, I think.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
No, I have nothing to do with this.
Exactly what you do.
Oh, my God. Look at him swing that sausage.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
9:37, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Friday, the 12th of December, Cappy. Tomorrow, December 13th, will be the 77th birthday of this individual, Ted Nugent. I put an S on there for some reason. I don't know why.
Ted Nugent?
Ted Nugent with that cat scratch fever.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sedano scratch fever. Meanwhile, we will play Swing Your Sausage around 9:45.
You know what you forgot to ask Sedano?
If you'll swing that sausage.
No, but all of the argumentation about LeBron, you know what you never asked him, and we should ask him
if
next
LeBron
time.
knew about AD getting traded?
No, we know he knew about AD getting traded. You should ask him, like, who is Luka's agent?
Oh.
And here's why. Because the thing is that everything Rich Paul is saying, you and me and everybody else, we all think that LeBron, that's his mouthpiece, right? And it's easy to criticize the Lakers, and by the way, even if the criticism is right, it's easy to do it when your partnership with Jeannie has come to an end because Jeannie sold the team, and LeBron's career as a Laker is likely going to be over at the end of this year. So it's easy to criticize. It's also easy to criticize when you're not representing the new star.
Right.
So you gotta have ammunition.
All right. It is time for Sam Boney, our ESPN LA Kings insider. Sam Patesh joins us now on a Friday.
Hi, Shmuley.
All right.
How you doing, buddy?
In studio together. This
Yeah,
is great.
very nice.
I love this. This feels very. This is adorable. We
Yeah.
got to do this more often.
Hey,
for sure.
by the way, did you take care of everything we're talking about? Are we on possibly for January 12th?
So the date is here. The only linchpin in this whole thing is that we need Mason to sing at the Ontario Reign. So
Okay.
there's this minor league performance that's happening first. Once he sings there, he gets the sign off, and then we're good.
Okay, so is there any chance that Mason, between right now, today is Friday, December 12th, and Monday, January 12th, is because, Mason going out to Ontario is not a big deal. His mom and non-stepdad Leo lives out there, so he goes out to
they're
visit.
in Palm Springs, so we're clear. Ontario's not in Palm Springs.
No, I know, but you're going out that direction.
Yeah, but Ontario's like 45 minutes away from downtown.
Yeah, but it's not that. I'm in the same kind of geography.
I mean, kind of. That's like saying San Diego and L.A. are close together.
But the Ontario Reign, the hockey team, they're the Kings minor league affiliate. Who's the team that plays in that arena out there?
So that I mean, other than the Reign, I mean that's
where Marty McSorley sleeps, a bridge outside in Ontario.
But I know what's going to happen. Look, they endorsed you on the skating, and by the way, we may have a skating outing that Bergman and I are putting together for next week. We might go down there where the Kings.
Cappy's not going to be there. We
talked
about it this morning. Wednesday, I told you this.
It's all right, but it might be Tuesday now. And by the way,
Could be Tuesday.
Remember,
That's
everyone's
not good.
confident.
Everyone's not going to be here for Tuesday.
Monday's good for me.
But everyone's confident in Cappy's skating, so we're good.
Yeah, but he's not there.
But he's on he'll be on the real ice. He'll be in crypto at the ice.
He's going to be playing Swing Your Sausage in San Diego.
I thought that Greg and Cap were going to have a skate off.
We'd like to have that skate off.
We
Could
would.
be Monday. Could be Monday afternoon.
Let's do it Monday afternoon.
Could
Cap.
be Monday afternoon.
I love that.
I want to see that.
They have a Zamboni for that ice also.
Better idea. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it during the Prize Picks Power Hour.
Ooh.
Oh, I like it.
On Monday.
That's a great
let's
bit.
take the team, the social team downstairs.
I like
It is
this.
the holiday show.
Let's throw on a couple of skates.
Let's do it.
And let's you and me, once and for all, let's make it happen.
Once and for all.
That's it.
Bergman,
How many
you
laps?
can skate, Bergman?
I can.
You're pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I like it backwards, by the way.
Yes.
That's okay.
I mean, he's a
That's
natural athlete, this kid.
That's a real skater.
You know?
I mean, look, I always say NHL is most impressive from an athlete standpoint because you have to be a world-class Olympic-level skater before the stick and the puck and the net and anything else comes out there. So
Bergie is an athletic guy. Okay, he's a horrible softball player.
Okay.
Yeah, not great.
But
not
he's
horrible.
But he's an
Not
athletic
horrible.
guy.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
I've
That's
seen
right.
him.
He wasn't horrible at softball.
I've seen him out there.
He's
I've
not
seen him out there.
good.
I mean, he dropped regular routine fly balls.
I did once. Yeah.
It's okay if he can skate. I'm saying
I
that's
know.
more
I'm
impressive.
worried about it because
That's
I
more
think he could
impressive
outskate
than
me.
softball.
This kid.
I'm looking forward
Can
to
we
that.
please
Speaking
put
of
on
skating,
gear? Because I think that somebody could get hurt.
One of us is going to fall for sure.
All right, speaking of skating, and I know Parker's got this ready. I want to show what happened to the Kings on Wednesday.
Okay,
so
let's
they're
take a look.
They're playing in Seattle, and they've got a 2-1 lead late in that game. And the Kings, by the way, have been on a tear. They scored 6 goals last Saturday night, 6-0 against the Blackhawks.
Right.
Then in Utah on Monday, they score 4. They win that game 4-2. Now they're about to win a game on the strength of defense and goaltending, 2-1 in Seattle. And what happens? Anton Forsberg, who's the backup goalie, he comes out of the net to play the puck. Then he stumbles and falls and trips a player on the Kraken on his way back to the net. A penalty is called, and the Kraken tie the game with 25 seconds to go, and the Kings lose in overtime. And I was up there channeling a good friend of ours. I was screaming. I stood up on the microphone, and I said, stay in your freaking net. If you're the goalie, stay in your net. Just stay. That's what we want. We want you making saves in the net. We don't need you skating around outside of it.
Right.
Your job is to stay in that. What if you're not confident about that? Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I was furious that they lost the game on something that was so unnecessary.
I don't really see. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm watching it right now. So he's got his right leg out, and the Kraken dude falls over his right leg and then acts like he's all hurt.
And I think it's McCann. He was hurt. He didn't. I don't think he came back. The rest of the game.
Okay. I just saw the reverse angle. Okay, so the reverse angle, you can see that Forsberg's right leg and skate.
Oh, he
trips
completely all over me.
Was that the penalty?
Yep,
Tripping?
it
was a tripping penalty. Yeah.
Tripping or interference, either way, you're not allowed to do that.
2-minute minor.
2-minute minor.
Yeah.
And again, in the last 45 seconds of the game.
Oy vey.
So there you go. And then the Kraken score because they made it a 6-on-4. They pulled their own goalie. But Forsberg, stay in the net.
Come on, Forsberg.
I mean, there's some guys that are great coming out of the net as a goalie.
Yeah.
But there's no need.
That ain't him.
No, there's no need.
And then
for that.
McCann went limping off the ice.
The whole thing was
and then
ugly.
they take him back to the locker room. And chances are he's fine, but he was just, hey, I gotta sell the penalty.
Right. It wasn't quite a Paul Pierce wheelchair moment, but yeah, it was a little bit.
38.8 seconds to go. Kings have a 2-1 lead, and they wind up losing the game.
They lose the game outright. Now they get the adorable point. Oh, you lost, but you know what? Everyone tried hard. You get a point. You get a point for losing if you lose in overtime, which I hate. I think the standing should be simple: wins and losses. So that's ridiculous. And next week, by the way, so they're at home. They got Calgary.
Calgary.
They got Calgary. The Flames are going to be there on Saturday.
Right.
Next week on the road at Dallas, at Florida, the Stanley Cup champs, and at Tampa.
Back-to-back Florida.
And remember, Florida. This should be Chris's favorite guy. They got the Rat, Marchand.
Yeah.
The Rat.
So it's funny, when I was walking here from the train station a few days ago, there was a giant rat walking on the street, like in my pace.
Ugh.
And I just thought about one person when I saw that rat.
Who'd you think about?
You know.
Who?
Brad
You.
Marchand.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean me?
Well, yeah, I once called you a rat.
Yeah.
And he got really bent out of shape when I call him a rat.
I can imagine
He
that
called
would.
Sedano and was like, Morales called me a rat.
Well, two things. Look, I want to get
It
out
just
of here.
made it worse. I just want to say it made it worse because then Laura Romo would go like this on the air. She'd go.
Ooh.
She would make this. She would make this rat sound effect. You like she saw the movie Ratatouille, and she was like. I was like, stop calling me a rat.
Well, I want to give you guys time for Swing the Sausage. I want to say two things before I
don't
get
think
out
we're
of
going to have time for that today because
Nope.
we need a good, 10 minutes
Probably
plus.
need like 40, 50 minutes for that.
We
So
need
no swing your sausage today. Just
we
keep,
need like 10 minutes.
We'll go
it's the
till
whole thing.
9:50, and then we got to do the prize pick of the day.
All right, so here we go. So Marchand, check this out. Last Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
Marchand, during overtime, skates over to the bench. They're playing Columbus in a game that was crazy back and forth. During overtime, Marchand skates over to the other bench. He checks out. Columbus is like drawing up plays for overtime.
Mm-hmm.
He skates over and just looks in their huddle. And eventually Columbus realizes, like, get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who assists on the game-winning goal in overtime for the Panthers?
Marchand. Yeah.
Marchand. So, I mean, that's why he's a rat. He's that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
And he truly was the rat in that one because he got inside information and used it against the other.
Samboni, I want to ask you, because I've made the point over and over again that I'm concerned that Chris calling out Marty McSorley for sleeping under a bridge, wearing an old members only jacket, et cetera, I'm very worried for Chris's well-being should Marty McSorley show up here.
Okay,
at this point, we should just do it at the Mandy's. There's been so much hype. Mike Altieri, who's the SVP for the Kings, can't get it done because he's too busy buying hair products somewhere.
That's a good Christmas gift for
Luke
him, by the way.
Robitaille just teases it every week. It's like, Luke, talk about your team. Don't talk about McSorley and I.
Well, can we
Do you
hear
have the sound? Do we have
Yeah,
sound?
because I do
Yeah.
believe
Now we have more sound
Yes,
about this
we
topic
do,
that we don't
because-
get to?
Because Luke Robitaille.
Oh, we don't have sound, apparently.
No, apparently we do, don't we?
He says the same thing, exactly.
All right.
Hey, Kings, why don't you find a new bit?
I like this bit. Now, Chris, you should be endorsing this bit. It's your bit.
It's a
ultimately.
tired bit.
Well, it's not.
Until
considering-
McSorley comes in here and hits me with a stick.
But that's the thing. What Robitaille said this week, and this is why the sound would have been just interesting for only this part of it. He said, I think we should have an ambulance on standby.
Oh,
That's what
because
Luke
Marty
said.
McSorley's so tough. Oh, no.
Well, that was his thing.
Yeah,
just-
he
he's-
Who cares?
Well, I mean, you should care at this
I
point.
don't care because Marty McSorley, we've been talking about this for like a year and he hasn't come in yet.
Well, there were a few months that you weren't available.
Yeah, okay. Tell Luke Robitaille and Mike Altieri to worry about the hockey team.
Well, the hockey team has been very good. The hockey team has been very
Well, I
good.
didn't say they weren't. I just said worry about the
told
hockey
them to
team.
worry about it. Yeah.
And Mike, worry about your hair.
He
Well, clearly worries about his hair.
He does.
No,
He's
puts
a
lot-
good-looking man.
Puts a lot of time into that hair.
I got one thing for Bergman, by the way. I think you guys gave Bergman a lot of heat this week on the Raiders.
For what? Oh,
so yeah.
really?
So by the way, so Kings again next
Constantly.
week. Next week road trip at Calgary Saturday night. Great
Calgary.
game. Check that out, Calgary.
Thank you.
Bergman, I know you were getting hell for what the Raiders did. They were down 10. They kicked the field goal to the end of the game. It's the cover.
That was the
of
right way to
7.5.
move. That was the right move.
It was the right move. I'm with Cappy.
Right.
Okay, guess what?
What?
2 years ago,
Mhm.
McVay and the Rams did the exact same thing. Losing 10 to the Niners in a 7.5-point spread. Last play of the game, field goal by the Rams.
Okay,
Final play.
so I don't really remember it that well, but I'm looking at the box score right now.
That's it.
And it absolutely happened. And does anybody have any recollection as to what McVay would have said about why he chose to do it?
So he did say it, and they asked him again. It was the same sort of quote outrage in the betting community.
Yeah.
I don't know that you had Portnoy in his beautiful living room talking about it,
Mhm.
but it
You're all
was a
going to
moment.
prison.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think he was sending McVay to prison, but McVay said it. We wanted for one more second to be on the clock. We kicked the field goal, onside kick. If we get it, then we got a Hail Mary.
Mhm.
Exactly what Pete was thinking.
Right. And it's a great thing to say because you can sell it to the football purist, but you're trying to sell it to everybody when in actuality, I'm telling you right now, I know people don't agree with this. These coaches know what the lines are.
Yeah,
They
yes,
know
yes.
what the lines are. Okay. And I'm not suggesting that they have bets on the game. That's not my suggestion. What my suggestion is that, sometimes during the week, a friend of yours is like, hey, coach, man, we're close, man. I got you guys this week to cover.
Okay, look, that's
You know?
interesting. Do you think they care about their record against the spread? I mean, that is the thing also, ATS, right? I don't think that would be a win against the spread. And
I could make the legitimate football argument, and this is the argument that I made to Bergie and everybody else here. I tried to sell this on Monday morning.
Oh, I totally bought it.
Right. I tried. Only one person bought.
Okay.
Because there was the person that was on my side because we had the Raiders.
I like it.
Right. It was everybody else who had Denver that didn't want to buy it. But the reality is, it's like, hey, Kenny Pickett has not played at all. These are meaningful plays. I want to get him as many reps in, like game conditions as possible. And I want him to run our 2-minute offense and let's pay off the drive. And if we score and we still lose,
It's a great
who
moment.
cares?
Exactly. It's a great moment. Can I give you a better number that Peter Schrager should have used today, by the way?
Okay.
So Bergman and I spoke a little bit about this because he knows this is a possibility. Since 2010, you know what Pete Carroll's record is against the Eagles?
I do believe that his record is undefeated.
He's 8-0, right?
8-0. We're talking Andy Reid, Chip Kelly, Doug Peterson, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, Carson Wentz. Doesn't matter. Pete has owned the Eagles. Great teams by the Eagles.
Now, Pete Carroll's 8-0 record against the Eagles, is that exclusively with Seattle?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
He
But
had different teeth back then.
He may have. And by the way, one thing before I go, I think Parker's got it. Seattle did something fascinating the other night that I had never seen, and it's a tradition they've had for quite a while. They throw fish into the crowd at the end of a game if they win.
The players do?
The players throw fish into the crowd. And I went nuts. I said, what are you going to do with a raw fish? I realized, though, they've got an entire company that's making them these plush fish that look real, and they skate over and they throw them into the crowd. So instead of like in Florida where they throw rats under the ice from the fans, this is the players throwing things. Instead of the T-shirt gun, they're throwing fish into the crowd.
So
like in Seattle where they,
what's it called?
fish toss.
What's it called?
It's the Pike. Yeah, it's the Pike Market.
Pike
bid.
Place Market.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 3 stars of the game come out, each one of them, and they throw fish.
That
into
is
the crowd.
a great idea.
I agree. I think
That
it's
is
pretty
a
cool.
fantastic idea.
And they sign the fish. The player signs the plush fish and then throws it
We
out.
should get some plush rats to throw at you.
That would
the
be a
new
good
year.
idea.
That's a
I
good
just
bit.
catch them one by
Do
one.
you know, by the way, speaking of rats, you know what Florida's been doing with the rats that go on the ice now?
Tell me.
The players are now firing them, shooting them very hard at Marshawn. That's their bid now. They want to.
Where did they get
hurting
these
him.
rats? Are they real rats?
Plastic
No, they're
rats.
rubber.
plastic. I was
But you
gonna
guys,
say.
you guys know the history of that, by the way.
Scott Mellenby, but go
Right.
for
So there's a guy named Scott Mellenby. This is back before the Miami Heat moved to their new arena. The old school Florida Panthers and the Miami Heat shared an arena, and there was a rat in the locker room. And Scott Mellenby, who was one of the team captains, this is like 1997-ish.
97 or 98.
Yeah, he slap shots the rat in the locker room and splatters it
a
all
real
over
rat.
a brick wall. And so everybody hears about this, and they wind up going to the Stanley Cup
They
final
did.
that year
They
against
lost to the
Colorado.
Avalanche. They got
Right.
swept, yeah,
And,
but
and I can remember being at one of the games in the Stanley Cup finals, and Patrick Roy, who was the goalkeeper for the Avalanche,
Now the head coach of the Islanders. Yeah.
he had to retreat in the net because the whole thing was being pelted with these rats.
Amazing
So
image.
this goes
Yeah.
back like 30 years.
It does, and it's continued. And now that Marshawn's there, it's like an extra step. The rat with the rats on the ice. So there you go. But I love
Hilarious.
that they're throwing stuff into the crowd. I think it's a great bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samboni.
Absolutely.
Our
What a man.
ESPN LA Kings
What a man
Insider
you
game
are.
tomorrow, right?
You
Yes,
didn't,
yeah,
you
no,
didn't,
it's-
you
yeah,
know,
Saturday,
you didn't
Calgary.
even ask him, Chris. You didn't even ask him about JT's 60th birthday party. That's rude of you.
Speaking of rats and dead
You're a
fish.
bad guy.
It was a great moment. And look, Lincoln Kennedy was there. Eric Allen, the Hall of Famer, was there. It was a beautiful
How
moment.
about Freddie
It
B?
was.
Freddie
Freddie
Blitnikoff in the house?
came later. He came on Saturday.
Okay.
But a lot of beautiful people that would have loved you, Scott. A lot of people from San Diego. Jimmy B, Bobby G.
Maybe next they should try to get Bolitnikoff to coach the team.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, it is time for the Prize Picks Power Hour. Hit the music. That's where we hit the music. Thank you. Thanks to Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code CAPPY to get $50 in windups after you play your first $5 windup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in windups after you play your first $5 windup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right, Cappy.
Samboni, I'm looking to play some NHL tonight.
Ooh, okay, here. Let me get
I'm looking at some of the more popular picks in the NHL. What do you think about St. Louis forward Dylan Holloway for 2.5 shots on goal? It's a demon play.
I do like shots on goal. Again, I want to say Bergman made you money in the NHL, right? That was the Kempe goal.
No,
Yes.
he lost.
Right?
I got half of it
No,
for you.
he got me the Kempe goal, but then Sedano screwed me.
Oh, that was the over
Yeah.
for. I remember that.
That's why Sedano owes me
Ant-Man,
$10.
Right? It was Ant-Man. Yeah.
How about Connor Bedard tonight? Chicago forward Connor Bedard at St. Louis for more than 1.5 shots on goal.
Give me that. Bedard
Yeah?
Bedard is playing at an elite MVP level.
How about Connor Bedard to score a goal? Because that's a demon play, and all he has to do is score one.
Why don't we make it more fun? Yeah. And,
All
if,
right.
he, and if he's getting 2 shots on goal, 3 shots on goal, he shoots in high leverage spots. I love Bedard.
Okay. I'm just looking around here. I got to find another play. How about Chandler Stevenson from Seattle? How about 10 faceoffs won?
Wow, they did a great job in the faceoff dot. They don't have a player over 20 points on their team. They're the worst at that. So they're not a very high offensive team at all. I don't love that. Offensively, they're a tough team to watch.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Connor Bedard for more than half a goal. I'm going to take Connor Bedard for more than 1.5 shots on goal.
Those kind of correlate.
Right.
Yes.
Because I'm going to stack those two. And then I'm going. Actually, I can't even play the same player twice, so I'm going to get rid of the shots on goal.
Okay,
I'm going
go,
to take Chandler Stevenson for 10 faceoffs. One, I'm going to take him for less because you said you don't like it.
Yeah, I don't love it.
It's a $20 power play to win $80. I'm submitting my lineup right now.
Let's go.
All right, I'm playing NHL tonight. Connor Bedard for more than half a goal. Chandler Stevenson for less than 10 faceoffs. One. Let's play ball. And let's do it on Prize Picks.
That's a Prize Picks power play.
Yeah, it is.
Cappy, yeah, I like it.
It is indeed.
During the Prize Picks Power Hour, thank you for the pick of the day there. Thanks to Prize Picks. Meanwhile, we will do the Dealer's Choice Real Deal in just a few moments.
Stay with us, Zamboni.
So
Hang on
we're not playing Swing Your Sausage.
So Swing Your Sausage.
Are we going to do that Monday when we have our Christmas extravaganza? But we won't have a lot of time in the Prize Picks Power Hour if you and Bergie are on the ice.
Can you do that on the ice?
Maybe we swing our sausages on the
Sedano,
ice.
Oh, yeah.
Sedano, Jorge, Lindsay, and I have to remain up here.
Well, I think Sedano, here's a thought. I think Sedano should come down to the ice with us and should do play-by-play. I mean, let's
How are we
prove
getting
his-
all these things on the air?
Well, let me be Sedano for a minute. Let me be Sedano.
George. I mean, Cappy. I think on Thursday we should do the Swing Your Sausage because George will be gone by then.
Oh, yeah?
And he doesn't want to watch us swing it.
He doesn't want. He doesn't seem like he's like too keen on the idea.
Okay. I was going to suggest.
So what you're
though-
going to say is Sedano calls in on a phone.
No. So Sedano comes down with us on the ice, and he does play-by-play, proving his versatility.
And how do we hear that?
I don't know yet, but this
Oh, okay.
now I'm
Plug
going to be
into a
Sedano.
dartboard.
But now I'm going to be Sedano. I don't know, Chris. Figure it out.
So just so you know, to
Okay.
plug into the Comrex port at
Yeah.
LA Live is $4,000.
To plug into the Comrex
Because we used to do
port.
it for when we would do live broadcasts.
I got a
in the
better
day.
idea.
What
I
about
got a better
Lazy
idea.
Dog?
What about this? You ready? Why don't we take Lindsay's mobile Wi-Fi system and plug in Sedano's Comrex from the ice, and this way we're not paying for anything.
That's fine.
What do you
Good
think about
idea,
that,
Cap.
Linz?
That's a good idea.
Wait, the
See
Cap
that?
just solve it?
Yes, but I have a feeling it's not that easy. So something's going to go awry. But,
Of course
but
it
we
is.
could try.
Yeah, why
And then
not?
Sedano's going to get all mad that we tried it, and it's not up to top market, and then he'll tell us LeBron doesn't know anything about what Rich Paul's saying. It is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by Sellers Advantage. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer, or visit sellersadvantage.com, DRE 01961658. Cappy, if we do that, you need to bring your Comrex on Monday, too.
Oh, I'm not
Which
going to.
mean-
No,
There's
no,
also
George.
there's
George,
an extra one in my office.
George should bring his Comrex.
Well, have we tested this extra Comrex?
We have. Well, I don't know, Linz. have
Yeah,
we?
it works. It
Okay.
works.
All right.
I may have. You hear that, Samboni? I may have solved
I
this
think you
problem.
solved it.
I think
So
I did.
do we have a headset for that?
There's one in there.
But what about, like, to put them on? We're going to need mics now.
That's true.
Oh, Bergie, you and I have to skate around the rink
With the
mics.
mic?
With mics. We have
Oh,
to
I
do
love
our
it.
own
No, those are
play-by-play.
wireless mics. Then we don't have those.
Oh.
I just meant handheld for after.
Oh.
Not wireless mics.
What about the Jim Beam microphones? You still have those?
Yeah, but those can't get on the air.
What? Hey,
Can the cords wrap around the tree? Like if it's a really long cord?
good question. Samboni,
Well, we
is
know
there any way-
Sinatra's cord could wrap around the tree.
Samboni, is there any way we can get shoulder pads and helmets from the Kings? Because I don't want
yes.
Bergie to get hurt on the ice.
I do like that, and maybe we'll invite Bailey. We could. I mean, this could be
Now,
a
if
thing.
you
This is gonna be
listen,
early.
if you tell Altieri to do that now, he'll get it done by January 28th.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
You are rough today.
Could we, by the way, could we get the skating live on the Cappy Cast as well? Did we ever
That
put
would
that
be
together?
that would be a good
No?
idea.
Okay.
That would be a really good idea.
No, trust me. To be nice,
Yeah.
I backed Sedano down from the assault he was about to pull off. You think what he did on me was going to be bad?
Wow.
He had sound lined up. He was going to go nuclear, and I just said, do we really need that? It's the holidays.
Yeah. Also, there could be the opportunity for it to all backfire.
Okay.
And if it did, it would not look good.
So maybe it was perfect what we did. It was like
Yeah.
a great
We
tease.
teased it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
Then they kind of took shots at us. It was fine.
Yeah.
But we didn't need Sedano to, like, pull up the nuclear bomb and just drop it for really no other reason than what's the point? And I was kinder and gentler post-Thanksgiving.
You were.
You know me. I could have been little lieutenant and been like, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I went, you know what? Let's take a deep breath on
But I
this
just-
one.
Less
but I-
beefs, right? Is that what it? Less
Yeah,
beefs?
less
Not
beefs.
less beef,
Right.
particular, but less beefs.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh, less beef too.
dog.
You guys dealer's choice, real deal?
Hey, Samboni.
Yeah.
I was mentioning to you that I rarely get a chance to play golf, but my best buddies from college, this is the first time me and my 4 roommates from college are getting together. And I'm telling you, it's got to be 25 years.
Wow.
Like, we've all seen each other individually,
But together, the group.
but the whole group has never been together. My buddy Alex Van Pelt, who's now the senior offensive assistant with the Rams, I think the last time we were all together, he was Jim Kelly's backup quarterback with the Buffalo Bills. That's how far back we're going. It could be 26, 27 years.
Awesome.
Now, I've seen all these guys individually.
But in the same room.
And the four of us we haven't been together in ages. And, Chris, what's the name of the country club we're going to?
Braemar. So Braemar, yeah. And Morales used to do that. He was Braemar a lot. Yeah.
Well, El Cap more, but I went to Braemar too, yeah.
Okay, so that's where I'm heading to today.
Good Valley haunt.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
First time I'm ever playing there.
Valley
I'm looking forward to it.
Where are you guys all staying tonight?
Well, we're all going back to Alex's house.
You guys going to do what you guys did 20 years ago together?
Why not?
I don't think
Make it
so.
a late night? No?
I mean, we would if we could, but
It's
I don't
not
think
weird.
we can.
It's just four buddies hanging out.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
The Island Boys? Yeah.
We were an early generation.
By the way, giving out these Islands gift cards, which has been fantastic, but the fact that I've had to feel like we're restricted, not being able to say Island Boys, because that would not be respectful.
Island Boy.
We've not said it, not one time.
Hey, I know what they're going to do. They're going to play Swinger Sausage.
A variation, perhaps, from the early days. Yeah, perhaps.
I think Van Pelt's the winner in that, by the way. It's
I
just
will
my
find
thought.
out.
I don't know.
If we were making money, putting money on it, yeah, probably.
By the way, Parker's a bad guy. John's a good guy. Parker's a bad guy.
By the way, you
Whoever's
see
got
John
the nose
John's
cam.
John John's outfit today with that covering and his height.
Yeah.
I thought a giraffe was walking by. That looks like a giraffe jacket. Look at that coloring. That looks just like the color of a giraffe. It's an amazing jacket. I want one.
He crushed it at the Viper Room last week.
Oh my God!
I got to make it to the next performance. The Kings were playing that night, but I got to get to the next.
I got to change John John's Christmas gift. I thought I was going to get him something. Now I'm going to get him like a pet giraffe. It's amazing. He has the matching jacket.
Or plush one. That would be cute, too.
Yeah. What a jacket.
All right, what an amazing week. And we got 1 week to go because next Friday we'll end our broadcast here.
I got 4 days. Sedano's got 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many
you
days
got
do I have?
5 days.
No, I'm doing 2. Next, if he's doing 4 and you're doing 3, I'm doing 2.
We already had this discussion, Cappy.
I forgot it.
Everybody have a great weekend. We'll be back Monday morning at 7 a.m. Look for the social media on Sunday of our picks against the spread, plus us at the Rams game. And Cappy and I will spin the dreidel Sunday night.
We're going to Walmart to get our dreidel.
70,000 one.
Have a great weekend.
I would like to tell everybody this. If you look at the Prize Picks app and you look at the bottom right corner, you look at the profile right down here, right here. Follow me on Prize Picks. I'll follow you back on Prize Picks. And now you can follow my picks. And I've been hot, and I can follow your picks. And we can all follow each other on Prize Picks. Let me tell you something. You tell that Italian stallion uncle of yours, Chris Morales, I have been hot on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 instantly from Prize Picks.
Prize Picks. It's good to be right.